Are we apologizing to the guy for putting the AC on?
Terribly sorry.
What's going on?
No. As soon as I was walking out the door, the AC kicked on.
Oh, okay.
And so I was wondering what the hell was going on.
I mean, we
just moved it down.
We do pay rent here.
I didn't apologize.
No, it sounded like then you talked about things being cold, and I didn't know what was going on.
No, I said make it colder.
Okay.
Just
so you ordered
a
it.
little friendly chatter.
Okay, good. Oh, am I in the mood? So I have a set sort of schedule now. I do my run before the show. I usually get my breakfast and then come in here, listen to the Greg Hill Show for a couple minutes, have my breakfast. And sometimes I go to this little convenience store that's down the street. You guys probably don't know where it is. It's sort of a back way. So the guy who owns it's a nice guy. He's the guy who snuck the banana in my chocolate chip muffin a week ago. I don't know if you remember that story.
I remember that great saga.
So today, I get a muffin. I just have the top of the muffin. I was just gonna get a poppy seed muffin, and I had chocolate milk, and I was fine. I put it down on the thing. The guy walks up to me, who owns it, and turns his head sort of half sideways, sneezes, doesn't cover his mouth, and you could see because of the way the light was, I could see the moisture, the shit from his mouth, including like a little bit of something, just fly away, and I just walked out. I didn't even pay anything. I just got in the car and left. I will never go back. I mean, how could you go? How can you eat there?
It's disgusting. And see, I always wonder because I would miss shit like that. Like I wouldn't really notice.
That's true.
So God only knows what I'm eating.
That's a good point. Yeah. So now I'm frustrated because I didn't have breakfast, and I like to have something after my run, something to eat. So I've had nothing. So now I'm in a bad mood.
Terribly sorry.
I'm in a lousy mood. Maybe
Want to kick his ass?
Maybe some Chinese.
Oh.
Could walk right over to the Chinese restaurant.
What was that?
We could walk over with our feet to the Chinese restaurant.
How do you spell that?
WALK, asshole. What's wrong with you?
I was nervous.
At some point, a Chinese restaurant will call themselves something with walk in the title.
I may have seen a few of
like
those.
the 47,000 in America.
And I always get offended.
So do I. We'll get there in a second. We'll do side. This story interests me. Obviously, this week is sort of a revenge week. We're going at my old station. I'm going to go another enemy who we went at a couple weeks ago, Shirley Leung, in a moment as well. Steve Robinson got his revenge, and MHB tried to get his revenge back last night. I don't know if did you hear the Minifan Show?
I heard it.
Okay, we want to react to it in a second?
Sure.
It sounded like a man who was on the edge.
You think he was rattled a little bit?
Didn't you think he was a little rattled?
Maybe a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, there you go. First Roman. GetRoman.com, GetRoman.com. Longer lasting sex, more enjoyable sex. You get it. You set your house discreetly if you need to be discreet about it. If not, they probably have a non-discreet thing as well. If you want to just say, hey, listen, heads up, I'm proud of this. Like, send it over in a big fucking Roman box, like a big
Get your
dick.
man just burst through the door like the Kool-Aid man.
Fucking thing of cum on it, the whole, whatever you want, right? I mean, or it's sort of a series of pictures where it takes a long time to ejaculate. I'm not sure how they work over there at Roman with that, but they send the swipes over. You swipe it on. It's a better, longer lasting sexual experience for the guy, for the woman, for the male lover, for the whole crew, for the orgy, whatever you want. As long as it's legal, I'm on board. Some say Steve Robinson is not. We'll get into that later as well. I saw some text messages that MHB was suggesting about with you, which we'll get to. Did you see this or no?
The text messages that he put out?
Yes.
The joking ones or the ones that he created?
Well, who knows? We're going to get to those in a second, Steve. Who knows?
Controversy.
I don't know. Who knows?
I've got some text messages from MHB to share as well.
Excellent. Good. We'll get to those in a second. Hopefully,
rivalry.
another Dale Arnold like zinger ready at the hip as well.
Yeah, maybe just stick to facts. Let's not.
Some of us are lawyers. Some of us are comedians. So there you go. GetRoman.com. GetRoman.com. It's our favorite day one client and advertiser and sponsor of the Kirk Minihane Show. If you want to help us out and keep, as Jerry Callahan would say, those dark forces at bay, go to Roman. Think of it this way. You're helping us out and you're having better sex for $5. I'm not sure there's a better pitch than that, is there? I know I say it every day, but it's true. Right?
Very
right, Mike?
So. Yes, absolutely.
Good. Mike is alive on Friday. I like that. GetRoman.com. GetRoman.com/Kirk.
I'm listening to Kirk Minihane's podcast.
Sports and show business.
Kirk Minihane, who is apparently a derelict of some kind.
That is Kirk Minihane. No one more controversial right now in the sports talk world.
That's what I'm talking about. Sport!
Kirk Minihane, what kind of thug are you?
Yes, well, he is white hot right now.
The head. I also want to say something about Kirk Minihane because I like him.
Kirk is like a sports genius who everyone hates.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
So yeah, let's wrap up this Steve MHB rivalry, though I feel like this may end in death for both of them.
One of the great, like, Magic and Larry, you know?
But I will say, both of them now, like, they clearly now hate each other.
Yeah.
Like, there's
but
this
they're doing this thing where it's like, of course, I like the guy.
Yeah,
you know?
just say you hate him. I don't know what's the big deal.
That was my.
I don't hate him.
Okay, all right. Well, fine, good. I like that.
But
Better.
I actually appreciate a man who's schooled in literature.
Why
does he have to hide? Why does he have to put on this tough guy persona? Why can't he just be a dork?
Well, he was dancing last night. I listened to the podcast this morning, and he sounded to me like a guy there's a lot of like, I don't know, DC. What do you think? Do you think that DC? There's a lot of that going on, which is.
I gotta say, DC is very loyal.
To MHB?
Yes, very much so.
I know, it's odd.
I don't know. Why would they criticize you for writing poetry?
Even MHB was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, play along, you idiot. Jesus. But then he said that he has some text out there where you're searching for underage pictures or something. What is this?
What?
I have no idea. I was actually
that part.
surprised when I saw that.
But
I think it was a joke at some point before I realized that he was going to be a menacing foe.
We got to be careful with that.
Let me go back.
You got to be careful with that.
You can never be too sure where danger lurks, you know?
It's like last season's watermelons. I mean, who knows?
Yes.
People will be able to hear this episode, right, Steve?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's
I don't
progress.
know. I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
Steve was gaslighting me this morning.
What way?
I told him I couldn't hear in my headphones. He goes, it sounds fine. I'm like, all right, I guess it sounds fine.
I had a rattled Steve yesterday about the sound of the... interrupting me during my nap in the afternoon, which I did not like.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Calling me and saying, and then he texted me like, I'm sorry, I didn't think you... What the fuck was that about? I wasn't mad at you.
Well, I didn't know if you were playing Jedi mind tricks on me and like luring me into a false sense of security so you could come in here and pounce.
Well, if I didn't like the sound of it, I'd say I didn't. I got a text and I saw a couple of tweets, so I didn't know. I never listened to it.
I understand.
That's the nice thing.
So the poetry reading was a little low. I went back and
did I have it like... I didn't have it like this.
No, it was a little low.
But it was like
my
this,
fault.
right?
It was
Okay.
my fault.
No,
I fucked it up, and I went back and fixed it.
I don't have to be defensive. I mean, this is what the fuck? I don't know what you a fucking pussy. I'm just saying. You sent me this text about how sorry you were and shit, and I didn't even understand what it was about.
All right. Well,
What
I
happened?
guess we're good.
What happened? We're good when I say we're good.
The volume was a little low on some of the poetry readings. Some of the cuts came in hot, but we fixed it.
All right. Well, that's it. So then, what were you babbling about on these texts?
I was a little nervous.
About what?
The quality of the audio.
What am I going to do about that? I don't listen to it. You're literally talking. I can guarantee you one thing. Unlike anybody else on Earth, I don't know. For all I know, fucking Putin listens to it. Fucking Jack Nicklaus listens to it. I have Nicolas Cage. I have no idea. Those three people, that makes sense in order, right?
Yeah.
Did I? Jack Nicklaus, Putin, Nicolas Cage. Also, I don't know if Michael Jordan listens to it or Caitlyn Jenner listens to it. Or Christy Yamaguchi.
There you go.
Or, I'm trying to think. Anybody else?
Mindy Kaling.
Mindy Kaling. I don't know if Mindy Kaling listens to it. Very good. I don't know if the cast of Crazy Rich Asians listens to it.
There we go.
I have no idea. I don't know that. Chris Cyborg.
Right.
A woman.
Yes.
From birth.
Well, we already named a woman, so you didn't have to do that. But
What do you mean? Well, I'm just saying. I just want that known.
But yes, okay, I got you.
So you are essentially reaching out to the one person who I guarantee you doesn't know anything about what it sounds like.
Not a fan?
To talk about what it sounds like. I'm just saying, for all I know, there's no sound at all.
Yeah.
It's that crackling, my favorite sound, that crackling sound for a whole show, which we're going to do one day for a whole show. We're going to send that out. Anyway, where are we? Oh, so you like underage girls? No. You do not.
That's what
I was trying to
hate
scroll back to
underage
see
girls?
the context. No.
You like them then? Which
I
is
assume
it?
at some point it was some kind of a joke with MHB. But
Okay, but he said that it was meant for somebody else, something else. In the
Well,
text
that would
or
be
something.
the joke.
Oh, I got you. What was the? Oh boy, when you two start going on those text jokes, those are over though, huh?
Here's the text that I'm concerned of from MMHB. Yeah, all things considered, you guys went pretty easy on me. My LinkedIn is blowing up with views, though, since people are Googling the words. Maybe I'll have you prosecuted for doxing.
Well, he did
Winky
this.
He was
face.
nervous about that.
He played this pussy card. I gotta say, on the like tough shit. Like, what's gonna happen?
Well, I
Well,
always say
Murchison is going to contact his employers. What he thinks.
I mean, he probably will.
when
And
you're
then
one
what?
of when you do a successful podcast, PFT of Barstool found this. Like,
Right.
even if you hide behind a character, eventually, if you do a successful enough show, you're going to be exposed.
Well, if you do a show where you shit on other people,
Maybe
then
that
they're
too,
going to
yeah.
go
That
after
might be-
you.
that might be an issue
I know how
also,
that
yeah.
works. That's
Right.
life. I've not been, whatever. Kirk the fucking Magnificent or something. That was actually my name. When I was a kid. It's funny I said that. When I was a kid, I was a magician. I was when I was like
must have been
7 or
so
8 years
cool.
old. Amateur magician. Kirk the Magnificent was my name.
Do you still have any tricks?
Not really, but there is no. That's
Does he
not
have any
true.
tricks?
No.
Let me ask you this, Steve. What's that behind your ear?
Steve, I can make your sense of humor disappear in 1 second.
My God, he did it. Unbelievable.
Let me go back in time and make that Bowden joke. Go away. It's Friday. It's this voice every Friday. Yeah, maybe I'll do a magic show at some point. So you're worried about the doc? Well, don't dox the guy. We like MHB.
We didn't dox him.
Well, did we not?
No.
Okay.
We didn't put out his home address.
Officially.
No, we will.
I mean, do you want me to put out his home address and social security number?
I do.
I mean,
I do.
I've got that.
I have a feeling, given his level of success, the way he looks, his address ends with apartment number. That's the only thing I'm fairly confident about.
Well,
the man does not own a home. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he owns a home?
Oh, wow. Good for him.
Really?
I don't know.
What is it?
Must be nice.
I think I'm good. We'll
Just give me.
we'll save it.
What
We'll save it.
what does it rhyme with?
We'll save it.
Just give me that. But he did the whole thing about that yesterday. Like you can't be MHB like, and I like MHB character, like the crazy, and then like starts saying, "Oh, they're doxing." You can't. He's not really doing that.
I don't think he's being serious.
He's not that big of a pussy, is he?
But there might be. Steve seemed to think there was sort of a veiled threat in the text message, so maybe he's a little serious.
I got killed. Just desserts. I
got fucking slayed, man.
I did. It was embarrassing. So let me ask you this. Does it change your opinion of me? I feel like there's no coming back from this. Like I should just end all of it.
I don't really
I had people sending me my real name. Like DMing me like my real name, my real pictures. I had people sending me like pictures of like fucking family members. Like what the fuck? I mean, hey, I don't give a shit. I really actually honestly don't. Like I mean, I've got my fucking face out there. It doesn't matter to me. But like do you think this totally changes the MHB perception? Should I just
What the fuck is he talking about?
In that moment, he realized he said, "I don't give a fuck," and then was obviously giving a fuck. So he was trying to think of what to say after that.
What is there's a massive MHB perception in America that's going to be altered by this now?
It's sweeping the nation.
It's a joke, and then a week from now it won't matter. 2 weeks from now it won't matter. He's got to relax.
I think it'll be fun.
Although
I guess that would be a legitimate. I think what he's concerned about is Murchison going after him. But what would he really go after him
for? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What has he done? And by the way, if Murchison really wanted to go
him?
after him, he'd figure out who he was.
Done
I mean,
by
let's not it's not that complicated.
Right.
It's going to take 2 seconds. It's a fucking idiot. Jesus.
So he's fine.
I'll relax.
Nothing to worry about.
He seems tense this morning, so does Steve. So I'll relax you if you don't mind. This is called Last Season's Watermelons.
Yes.
Today we ate watermelons in the garden together. The red fruit sweat beneath the canvas awning and bled into the paper towel underneath. And we laughed and spit the seeds onto the long August grass, where they sank into the earth to swell and spread, the way the memory of a place dissolves into colors and shapes. Today will be a blue day, an edgeless ripple, a wine bottle tossed. He loves that wine bottle. Into a lake, the energy rushing outward and spilling onto rocks and weeds. Tonight, the rinds will rot in the compost heap. Next year, we will have more watermelons.
Yes. Magic. The magic is in the
they
word.
Were published. Of course they were published.
Where were they published?
They were published in a couple places, and at first I was going to say like not include where they were published.
Did you get paid for them?
Don't worry.
Yeah,
hey,
I did.
DEC published author. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about where I'm published.
Well, you got $10 for it, right?
Yes.
There you go. Do you believe that though? Do you believe you got $10 for that poem, or do you think he's just saying that?
Why would he make that up?
I did get paid for it, all of $10. So, and it's actually, I think my mom has it framed on my wall.
Yeah, and like DC, have a little fun with this. Like, I mean, we're giving you guys endless publicity. Holy shit!
No, he's just like, hey, that's my guy.
The poems were good. They were good.
Oh, they were great. You wrote them for school.
Yeah,
right?
like what the fuck? Just break his balls a little bit. It's a fucking podcast. Jesus Christ! What do you think he would do if they found that with like you?
Oh my God,
it'd be unbelievable.
Endless, yeah,
endless. Which would be funny. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't know.
Well, they were kind of like, why? Well, obviously, you did this for school. Why would you make fun of it? It would be like if you found out I could write at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
well,
if you found out I were literate.
First of all, he didn't do this for school. He submitted it. Like, he wanted to try some poetry. Sure. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's funny because he sort of plays up like he's this crazy, anti-pretentious guy. That's funny.
It's not our thing, so we find it ridiculous. But I'm sure in that world, it is what it is.
Well, whatever. But, like, it's funny, so we break his balls for a while, and then you move on. Like, it's not... He, in my mind, is a whack packer. Like, that's how it works. Like, you bring him in, you make fun of him, and then we promote their stuff, and I'm imagining that their podcast, they did an emergency podcast last night because of that, right?
Yes.
And all their sponsors are probably thrilled with it, right?
It seemed like they were happy, yeah.
You heard him say he's looking for your screenplays now, right?
Yes. Yeah, good luck. I mean, actually, you know what? If he wants to come in, I'll do a reading with him. I don't give a shit.
That'd be great. I think a lot of people would want that.
No problem. We could do that. Anytime he wants to roll into town, walk into town, he's welcome to do that.
What were they about, your screenplays? Can you tell us that?
I've talked about 2 or 3 of them. So, One was I don't want to give away the plot if we're going to read them. The ones that we really completed and sent out there was a comedy, there was a thriller, and there was sort of the one that I liked best was this television pilot. That's what I would say. It was set in the world of sports, but not really. That's what I would say.
So
a little bit of
stuck to your roots.
Was
it maybe a guy writing for fantasy football who wanted to make it radio?
This is way before that. Okay. Way before that.
Right.
Turn of the century.
Okay,
that's what we're talking about. And I'm not. I would like to write some more, but I'm not. I was not great at it. Like MHB. I mean, although I wonder if MHB quietly on his own now
Still
writes
writes
poetry.
a little poetry.
I could see that.
He claims not to.
I know that, but I mean, would he have claimed to be a poet if we'd asked him a week ago? Probably not, right?
He probably writes some stuff down there. You never know.
That's
the thing is you never know. Probably nothing will come of it, but you never know.
The biggest takeaway though is submarine. Is that what it's called?
Yes. Yeah.
That's the hit. That's the star, right?
Right.
So when somebody tweeted me last night, I can't believe I didn't think of this. I'm so dumb. Linda Marks should sing that.
Well,
what do you
might
mean?
be a problem.
Why is that?
Steve got in contact with her.
Well, I saw the back and forth. I think
she has some demands.
I think we can get there. Now the real problem is, with all these songs, the songwriter himself, the artist has to give up his.
That's true. Copyright laws.
Right. I mean, we have to make a deal between MHB and Linda Marks.
I hope he doesn't demand as much money as Linda is demanding.
Well, so I'll read this. Are we okay reading this? Yeah, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Who cares? All right, let me see. So it's a great idea by the tweeter, right?
Yes.
I mean, I can't believe we didn't think of that. So, request for quote on song recording from Linda Marks. Are we doxing her or no? We're good?
Yeah, don't give out her email.
I won't give out her email.
She's a very private person.
She is?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say the email is from a different time. That's all I would say.
Me emailing her?
No. Her email address suggests a different time.
Okay.
I may have emailed my screenplays on that email address years ago. Steve, thanks for writing. Steve,
my good man.
I am so happy the song for Big Poppy touched you. So what was your bullshit for her?
It was from another time. I was trying to play to her. It was so moving and touching. I want her to record some poetry for me to share with my wife.
So she has like a set. She sent this back to Colonnade as well. The meat of it is a copy and paste job, I think.
And she believes that this song has touched people.
Yeah, well, it has.
That's true.
I mean, the poem you shared is poignant. It says by, and then it's MHB's real name. And then she asks, is that your pen name? And then she gets her whole thing. I'm a songwriter, lyricist, composer. So I write songs more than instrumental pieces. If you send me the lyrics you'd like to set to music, I can write a tune and sing it with a piano and accompaniment. The typical charge is between $500 and $1,000. Her sound engineer would be $300. So are we talking potentially $1,300 total for this recording?
Yes. That's what it seems like.
Did you get back to her with, there's no fucking way we're doing that?
No, I got back to her with a combination of promotion and also we've got the studio, we've got the piano. All we want you to do is come in here and basically scream this poem into a microphone.
We'll pay for transportation. We'll pay for. What did she say to that?
She hasn't gotten back to me yet. She's, or she says we have to talk on the phone sometime after 5 today.
Oh, you're going to do that?
If those are the orders, I'll follow.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Then I'm going to talk.
That's your job, isn't it? What the fuck else are you doing? What are you saying, Mike?
Oh, nothing. I just heard you say you'd pay for transportation. It took me by surprise a little bit.
That's the reason why I said that. Well, as I said before, you should figure out a way to do the show even until this gets settled a couple days a week from the house.
Yeah, but doesn't that take away?
So what? So that's yes.
What was that, guys?
Hello. Well, that's kind of the point, Mike. Like that's sort of then you make yourself more valuable.
Yeah.
If I do this, see what happens.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not going to do that, though, are you?
We'll see.
Okay. Ooh, wow, so coy.
You never know
wow,
what the master's going to do.
We'll see if he can walk the walk.
What do you mean?
If he can walk the walk.
What is that supposed to mean?
What do you mean by that?
Like walk. Right, yeah, if he can walk tall.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a perfectly reasonable take on that. So.
What a segue.
I'm not there yet. So MHB, I want Linda Marks to record that. That would be funny. Linda Marks singing Watermelons. I mean, not singing Watermelons. She's singing Submarine. What is it called?
Got to be Submarine.
Submarine. Yeah. That's funny. That works. I mean, I don't know if it'll work or not, but let's have her do it. So you're going to talk to her tonight?
The problem is MHB, he's a very deep guy, so his poems don't really rhyme. It's more of a,
But
philosophical.
that's true. But Linda Marks does all Linda Marks stuff rhyme? Do we have it?
That's true.
I haven't heard yours
Big Poppy
in a while.
Most doesn't rhyme with anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess.
David, Big Poppy. Oh, it's going to get back in my head now.
I know. That's the
Here we
problem
go.
point.
Also, I got to pull up the email Cullinane sent me with the 2 audio clips you guys used for the past 3 weeks.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there was a little. So the one thing I took away from that Minifan show was at the very end, MHB references a text he got from Dave Cullinane.
Yeah.
Where Cullinane said, "You got to give it to Steve. It's the only interesting thing that he's done on the show." So there's still a rivalry there.
We all can't be as interesting as Dave on the air.
That's true.
Yeah, there are a lot of rhymes.
Everyone's going to hate this now. It's going to be back in their heads.
Go ahead, Mike. You know the words.
Hero.
What's weird is I don't know all the words.
I don't.
It's in my head.
I know the parts that I know. You know.
Well, let's see. Are there any rhymes?
What's possible?
No, there isn't. No, that's what I mean.
Wow, you're
This
right.
could be a good marriage. Let me hear it. Keep going. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Why do we love them?
Tell us why. $1,000 for $1,000, you can have your very own.
Uh-oh. What's engineer is top notch. There's no doubt about that.
Turn the AC on for you.
Yeah, he might. Is there one rhyme?
No, I don't think so.
She rhymed flame? Nope.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there you go. Flame and blame.
Little AB rhyme scheme.
Uh-oh. Does she rhyme with organized crime or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Does she?
If I remember. It's good we're listening to get to the bottom of this.
I don't really. I like it. Uh-oh, here we go. Mind and understand in her mind kind of rhyme, right?
MHB could be useful because I don't think there's a very consistent rhyme scheme here. It's like she's kind of just
I
what she feels like.
think this is like in MHB's. Did you send her the poem?
Yes.
She didn't say anything about the poem itself.
No, she did not analyze the quality of
she
the
just
poem.
thought you're...
Oh, no, actually, she did. She said it was moving, right?
I thought the poppy thing was moving.
No. She said in her poem that it was in her email, she said that it was a moving poem.
Well, there you go. That's a feather in your cap, MHB.
Two poets.
She said the poem you shared is poignant.
Oh, right, yeah. Right.
I like this in the background of everything we
So
talk.
I agree. I think we should
leave this on for the Shirley Leung discussion.
Oh, shit. What was I going to say about that? Oh, so Big Poppy the most. Has anybody called any programs lately and referenced that song?
Funny you should ask.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. That's all. We haven't checked in with my favorite morning show yet. Today, as we wrap up, I think I found myself today, Mike, Blind Mike to most.
Yes.
I found myself listening. I listened to the very beginning today of the Hillman Show, then turned it off.
You done?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
But this is. Do you like Wiggy more or less than Fitzy?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think we're getting way too.
Too deep in the weeds?
It doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Some interesting comments made yesterday by Fitzy.
Oh, really?
Oh, right.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Let's get to that, too, because maybe we can get them in trouble and bring the whole station.
Wouldn't that be great?
I would hate to
True
do
hypocrites.
that. I'll try purposely to be boring. The feedback to I'll retweet. I forgot to the Turtle Boy story this morning, my friend Turtle Boy. The headline, it was not very subtle, but did you see this?
It was a little crass.
What was I hate that crass stuff. What was the headline?
I don't like blue humor, but...
No, neither do I. It's not right.
It was basically... I don't remember
the word
exactly,
jizz was in it.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Greg Hill licked the jizz berries out of Sam
That's
Kennedy.
exactly what it was.
Yeah.
That's about right, though, wouldn't you say?
Sure. Yeah.
The Red Sox have WEEI by the balls, and the owner of the Red Sox also owns the Globe, so neither can be criticized. And the headline is WEEI forcing poor Greg Hill to lick Sam Kennedy's jizzberries in order to please the Red Sox.
And that was in the Boston Globe.
The only issue I would have with that is poor Greg Hill. Like you're an adult.
Yeah.
You've had a career.
He's made his bed.
You could tell them to go fucking piss into the wind. We're not going to have Sam Kennedy.
Especially the funny thing is, as much as Greg Hill's like a company man, now he can tell them to do whatever the fuck he wants because they can't fire him.
Well, sure they can.
I mean, this quickly.
Sure.
I mean, what kind of a disaster would that be?
Oh, I can't imagine. Would it be worse than what's going on right now?
True, I guess.
Then they pay somebody
but what
less.
I'm saying is,
and the show
I think they would look at it and say, to an extent, he can do whatever he wants because then what do they do? Mark James and Mutt again, or what?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But the ratings would be the same, and they pay them less.
I guess that's true.
I mean, I know clients. I don't know. Anyway, I don't. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. So They
I think
continue.
you want to hear from Robbie from Andover.
I'm enjoying this Francesa. I am enjoying this Francesa
it.
thing. I don't know if anything's but I wonder if the listeners will have the stamina to even hang around after
Yeah.
week one. Because I know I don't. I think next week, after a weekend of it, I'll listen to Brady in a couple of weeks. His
Maybe.
first show.
Maybe.
Ooh, maybe he'll be on with us, Brady. But I've always been very supportive of Giselle. I rode an elevator with Giselle one time in San
That's
Diego.
right. Yeah.
That's true. Very nice to her. She's very nice to me. I made no references at all to the historical culture of the Germans. I don't think at all.
That's very nice of you because it's tough for some people to keep that inside. You know?
Yes. Is she half German or what is she? What is her
Don't know.
derivation?
She's of German descent. She's
Right.
part of all the Germans who went to South America.
Fled?
Well,
Like
this,
the boys from Brazil, that thing?
this is supposed to be pre-World War II.
Okay.
From what I
Yes.
researched.
She seems very nice. She seems high energy. I'll tell you, could use her as the Hillman show.
Yeah.
Not only the
Third
fucking
man in.
drip Brady. They need friggin' Giselle jumping around. She's got some little bit of life to her.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a call yesterday to the Hillman show. Let me hear it.
I believe Robbie from Andover believes that there's also some kind of a backdoor deal. Yes, Robbie.
Hold on. Backdoor,
guys, first time.
backdoor deal for, is that with the Brady contract?
This is the whole thing about Brady isn't
be.
getting
God, I
enough
listened to it
money.
again.
There's some kind of
Enough
real
with this
estate
fucking
deal.
Brady contract. He's going to.
What are they going to do?
You know what they're going to do?
They got to get him signed. Or
It's
he's not
really
gonna be
weird.
happy.
What they're going to do is they're going to sign him to a contract to play quarterback.
Like they've done for the last 20 years.
Yeah,
you
like
think?
what? I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's a summer and everything. And they can't. God forbid they like just have fun and talk about like other stuff. Oh, they do. I heard their lead this morning. They're having a good time. But like Brady is going to sign. And by the way, nobody wants to hear fucking Greg Hill and Danielle talk about that anyway.
Would you guys ever talk about that shit? Because I know it comes up, it comes
Jerry
up
was
every
into
year.
it.
Yeah.
We'd do it, but would like mock it.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
sort of. What do you mean? You listen to our show?
I just can't remember if you ever talked about it.
It's so long ago.
Yeah.
Shut up. Go ahead.
I
remember
believe
it.
Robbie from Andover believes that there's also some kind of a backdoor deal. Yes, Robbie.
Hey guys, first time, long time. But before I get to my point, Greg, Hillman to most, I guess.
Hold on. Are they laughing already because they know? I don't even know. What,
That was the thing.
Are they always laughing?
On my call, they were laughing, and I'm like, what? Hold on. Let me get there.
These all right, so I heard that. Greg Hillman the most. All right, go ahead. I like
some
that.
kind of a backdoor deal. Yes, Robbie.
Hey guys, first time, long time. But before I get to my point, Greg, Hillman to most, I guess. Your charity work, I think, is peerless.
Oh,
Danielle,
Yes.
I like to think of you as the Marianne Williamson of the show. Hear me out.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll go with that.
You use
I'll go
love
with
to
that. Why would
combat
you-
the
what?
dark psychic forces working against the show. In my opinion.
I do, and some
50,
crystals.
50,
Oh, good.
hilarious. I LMAO at everything you say. So to my point, call me crazy, but I think that there's a hush-hush deal that Brady will become a minority owner of the Pats. That's why he's been underpaid all these years, and so he's going to have to retire a Patriot. I'll just hang up and I'll let you guys discuss because I'm running late for work.
Oh, I love the hang up and let us discuss. That is my favorite.
And then Fitzy does is, what's your favorite? Is it first time, long time, or they get
sports radio thing?
Hang up and listen. Yeah, I'll hang up and hang up and listen.
wait for your
great.
response.
First, actually, I would rank it. First time, long time is my favorite,
God. Yeah.
followed by I'll hang up and listen.
Where do you rank?
By that?
I don't.
Where do you rank?
I'm not
Yes,
sure.
what are you scared? Come on, answer the question.
I'm so tired listening to them. I'm gonna fall asleep.
I know
Also-
which Minifan did that. Very well done because he got the entire call through.
That's true.
But it was so subtle, you wouldn't
Yeah,
really know.
well, I'd say he also gave it like the boring last. Like he actually talked. Like he could call again.
Yes.
Like I don't think now. Of course he can't. But he's not banned if we didn't react to this. They have no idea. Right. The Marianne Williamson thing. What did she say?
And she goes, "Oh yeah, I can see that," or whatever she said.
And crystals. Like okay, good.
Like imagine if someone called, if someone tried to do that to you, like the Francesa thing,
Right.
and called it these irrelevant things that references that they
There's
have.
no tie into what you're actually talking
You would be
about.
like, wait a second, what do you mean I'm the Marianne Williamson?
I'd say, why are you talking about something we've never discussed on this? What are you doing? Are you calling because you're a fan of
What do
Kirk
you mean,
Minihane?
Hillman to most? What do you mean?
Yeah, what is that? What does
Why
that
are you
mean?
saying it like
Why, I know Chris Curtis knows, but why are we talking about this? Like, what? That was a good one. That was a good one.
Do you really think Chris Curtis is listening to the podcast?
Do I think?
He answered the phone and said,
Would you say,
have
Curtis,
fun,
would you
Mike?
say that Tom's off-season efforts were commensurate with his age?
100%.
Okay.
That boy Curtis.
Did you talk to him yesterday?
I didn't talk to him. I've texted him a little bit. He's texted me. We're not getting into that. I'm not. It doesn't do him any good if I call him and he's just going to get more down and it's fine. It's totally fine.
I'm curious to know what he thinks. Maybe if he'll let a few slide. You know?
I think he knows the show really sucks, but he's never said that to me. He's
No.
said nothing. He said that they've been very nice and
What a good boy.
I mean, what is the benefit of? I will say this: he was noticeably silent during the Sam Kennedy interview.
Okay.
Said nothing during it. Not a word.
Yeah.
Not a word. Not like that.
Well, it's tough. There's so much moaning going on.
That's
and grunting.
That's a good
I didn't
point.
know what that was.
It's a good point. Yeah, there was a lot of that going on.
I noticed. Yeah.
So we so we played that. Yeah, I wonder if anybody will call today. I wonder though if they're just gonna die out too because it's so fucking boring.
They were plotting in the Minifan thread last night what they were going to do today.
Okay, good.
So, they still get a little energy.
Play the open beat. We'll play. Just listen to the beginning of the show today, and then we'll move on because I'm actually bored with it.
To this Greg Hill's lead.
Yeah, listen to this, Mike. Do you hear this?
I know. I didn't get.
All right. Well, it's Friday, and I think it's okay to stick with the food theme for a moment. We now know what America's least favorite sandwich is, according to a YouGov survey. Anybody like to take a guess at that?
Least favorite sandwich.
I'm going to go turkey,
sandwich.
Greg.
Fried bologna.
No,
that's
good.
good.
Fried bologna's a great.
I mean,
sandwich.
really,
Egg salad.
Egg salad is down near the bottom, right after tuna salad sandwich.
Let's take
What do
a
you got,
call from here and see what you guys think the favorite sandwich is. Let's go.
What would you guess it been? And be honest. Don't say tuna just to make it seem like you're right.
Let's go to Bob and sure. Go ahead. What do you have to say? Yeah, Greg, I'd say you're Sam Kennedy's mammy with a side of jizz between two pieces of bread. Nice interview yesterday, you fuckhead. Oh, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what's going on.
Greg, I think my favorite sandwich is Blind Mike's mom. And he's just like,
Oh, yeah. Man juice to most? Well, I don't understand what that means. Okay, let's take another call.
And they're just giggling for no reason. Like, what?
What do you think of that, Fitzy or whoever? I don't know.
I like a little man meat in my sandwich, huh? That's what Fitzy thinks.
Let me hear the rest of the of this because I want to find out what America's least favorite or favorite.
I thought it was
least favorite.
Was it not tuna?
I don't know. We're gonna.
All right,
do we get the
Friday,
bottle?
I think it's okay to favorite sandwich is cream cheese and cucumber.
What? What do you with high tea?
It's every time they come to the conclusion, the other one says what every single time.
Well, it's so jarring.
Is there a level of anger that one should have when they find out that what was it?
Cucumber and cream cheese.
Okay, well, first of all, I don't want to dive. Shut up! I don't want to dive into this argument. Let them have it.
Well, it's Friday. You're talking about food.
No. Let's finally get to the bottom of this issue. I've had it up to here.
As Hillman said, it is Friday, so you could talk about it. Wednesday you can't, but Friday you can.
That's a Friday topic.
What human being has ever heard of that? Like, if you're asked 100 Americans, nobody would say that.
I would.
Nobody would say that.
My least favorite.
The Queen of
is
England
cucumber
apparently
and cream
likes
cheese.
I guess so. I don't know. Whatever. But like what? And then he asked Jermaine Wiggins what his favorite condiment is. Honestly,
thank God we.
Yeah.
What was?
Too bad Fitzy wasn't there because my favorite condiment is the
I mean,
one I wrapped
condom?
on before.
Did you say condoms?
They
I don't know if I can get a cream cheese and cucumber.
You can't get a cream cheese and cucumber
Yeah, I don't know
sandwich.
if I can go
What the fuck is Danielle laughing at?
Let me get a cream cheese and cucumber sandwich.
All right. Well, if you want to be on the show this morning, you got to call 616.
That sounds like it's almost the Mel Gibson. Remember the Mel Gibson tapes? What? That's almost the level of anger she has.
What is she? What are they? What are they always laughing about?
It's just fun. It's fun, man. You don't understand. This is a down environment. You got to keep it more fun. We'll be laughing.
I know
all
we
the
never
time.
laugh in here, but
No.
Jesus, I'm confused. The whole thing confuses me.
Keep it fun. All right, but we've been talking about this all week, and
Go
I
ahead,
kept meaning
Mike.
to ask you.
Please.
Does it bother you that in the intro they say with the real K and C?
No, nothing bothers
Ken
me.
and Curtis.
No. And somebody texted me yesterday. One of my attorneys texted me yesterday. Good to know he's working hard. And asked me if Adam Raised a Cane, which is I don't know if you know that or not. That's the music they have at the intro.
Okay.
It's my favorite Springsteen song.
Really?
So and Ken knows that, but Greg's also a big Bruce Springsteen fan. So also, by the way, if they're doing that to troll me, like I feel like
mission accomplished.
I
You're
feel like the
rattled.
battle's been fairly even then. If that's been their move, because I know no one in that building is rattled. I talked to somebody in that building 2 days ago, and they were walking. They were walking by, and another salesperson poked their head into Danielle and said, "Hey, good show." And then, like, Hillman came from across the hall, and he said, "What? What'd you say about our show? What?
Wait, are you making fun of me?
No, why? Did you tell the
I told
story?
that same
Mike
story.
told that story.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I swear to God, I got the same story yesterday. You told the story on the air?
Yeah.
I don't even listen to you. So, and Hillman was literally like, what? What'd you say? What'd you say? Yeah. Okay.
So apparently he's done that multiple times.
Yeah, or apparently we have the same source.
Yeah, maybe.
You didn't say it yesterday, did you?
Yesterday or maybe 2 days ago.
Okay, I remember. I seem to remember you saying something like that. I can only hang in for so long during this
all
fucking
right.
story.
I understand.
But I like the idea of him, like, getting out of his chair and be
What?
like, what?
Yeah.
And we said it was a good show. Oh, thanks. Yeah,
Thank
great.
God.
Hanging around the water cooler. So, what'd you guys think of this morning's show, huh?
And meanwhile, everyone there, I guess, is like, this is just the biggest fucking disaster of all time.
rough.
But what are you going to do? All right, what do we want to do the read first, then we'll get to the other stuff, or no?
Yeah, care of.
All right, care of. With summer, we're in the middle of a hot, brutal summer. Make health and wellness a priority again, especially if you're going to exercise in this heat. Like, even this morning was nice, I ran, but, like, you're just freaking wiped out for the rest of the day. But not so much now because I'm taking like 9 vitamins a day. It's insane. I'm going to put it this way, two handfuls worth, because I can't do 8 or 9 at a time.
Wow.
I can't swallow 8 or 9 at a time, Fitzy.
Hey! I'll give you something to swallow.
You know it'll work during the read?
No, I don't think that. I don't. Sorry, Greg Hill filleting Sam Kennedy will work during the read.
Fine.
I almost went for it. Though.
Fine, we'll start again. We'll make sure you edit that later. Care of is it's takecareof.com. You enter the code KIRK. What does that do for you? Pretty simple. You go and you take this quiz. Go and take an online quiz. Ask you about your diet, health goals, lifestyle choices. Takes about 5 minutes, so it doesn't even take that long to find out your personal, scientifically backed vitamin and supplement recommendations. How much sleep you're getting. You're looking for more energy, recovery, something to support weight management, healthy hair, skin, nails, anything you get. It gets really personalized. You have no idea, right, what you should be taking care of. Makes it easy to find out what you specifically need to be your healthiest. I'm taking them right now. I feel much better after my run, especially in these hot days. Very simple. 25% off your first Care of order. Go to takecareof.com, enter Kirk. Takecareof.com, enter Kirk. Takecareof.com, KIRK. So there you go. Jump, Mike.
Very nice of you to. Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit,
I'll
What's
ruin
that?
every ad read.
Good. We're done.
It was nice of you to move on from WEI without exposing their racism.
Oh, thank you, Mike. It's nice to have you here. I'm happy to do that.
That's what I provide.
By the way, the water outside is completely empty.
Ooh.
So now you have to do the thing where you have to empty the
underfed, underwater.
Put the other one. I don't feel like
Someone's
doing
too
it.
You want to take a break and I'll go change it right now?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It'll take 5 minutes.
No, it's fine. It'll take you 5 minutes to do that?
Well, I mean,
what are you crawling over there?
5 minutes from like.
It won't take you 30 seconds? I can do it. I mean, it's 5 minutes.
It's an expression.
Thank you, Glenn.
5 minutes.
Take you 5 minutes.
Take me an hour and a half to do it. But then you'll get a nice cold glass of water.
Things take time.
They do take time. Anyway. So, I mean, look, I don't want to do this. The station's had enough controversy, God knows, and we'll address some of it in a moment. But, I mean, my guy Fitzy, what is he doing? Working blue, and I mean, this is a morning show where you're just supposed to relax, have a good time, talk about sandwiches, talk about Uber, talk about, the other, they talked about some story in Kentucky today.
That's what happens. See, the Hillman show is rated PG, but Fitzy's a little PG-13.
Oof. Is he ever?
Yeah.
Is he ever? Is he on your Chicago list?
I might have to add him on.
Is he on there? Okay, good.
I'll go out to Chicago.
Because when Fitzy does a show, it's like, is he a stand-up comedian or no?
Fitzy. No, Nick Stevens is a stand-up comedian. Fitzy is just the wacky character.
Is he a funny comedian?
No.
Have you ever heard him or no?
No, I haven't.
It's got to be. He can't be funny, right?
I can't imagine. I would think Jerry Thornton level, maybe.
Ooh, Jerry. Ooh, he's a bar. You can't say that about a fellow Stewie.
I'm just saying, as far as stand-up.
Okay,
not as good a blogger. Obviously.
Jerry Thornton's on the phone with Portnoy right now. Yeah, so you're doing that radio segment with Blind Mike, huh?
I think Portnoy might laugh.
Did you hear that whole Chris Cyborg thing?
I don't know if Portnoy would disagree with
Portnoy's like, who?
Yeah.
But again, Nick Stevens is like a super nice guy.
Yes,
I actually feel
incredibly nice.
I actually feel bad making fun of him, so I almost want to leave him out of it. However, So what's the sound from?
The sounds from the show yesterday when they were talking about the whole Brady controversy, the house, the contract,
what
whatever
house?
they were talking about. I don't know. They were.
Oh, is he
about
buying a house in New York or something?
Houses? Yeah, I couldn't listen to that much. I was just hunting around for this.
Okay, go ahead.
A land deal? I mean, Mr. Kraft helping Brady get in at like the country club in Brookline. I can see that because they'll waitlist anybody just so they can be fantastic and exclusive. But come on. I mean, really, the house and everything else, that residential Zillow porn that Brady lives in, come on. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Giselle got a she shed thanks to Kraft.
Giselle got a she shed.
I hope it didn't burn down.
What the fuck?
She has $500 million in the bank. Granted, I mean, I know a lot of it is just, Nazi hideout money from post-World War II, but
whatever.
That's fine.
Details.
Right?
Not funny.
Not important.
That's why there's.
I'll tell you what Danielle does well, though. Danielle take a riff like that, and you hear what she does. I mean, she just listen to her reaction to that. She just takes it in this direction that you never thought she would do. Like, listen to her reaction to that again.
She has $500 million in the bank. Granted, I mean, I know a lot of it is just, Nazi hideout money from post-World War II, but
whatever.
That's fine.
Details.
Right?
Not important.
That's why they're super beings. You know that.
Mike Geary, for God's sake, come on.
I was talking to somebody yesterday on the phone after the Sam Kennedy interview a little bit. I forget who it was. And his takeaway was just how Hillman just is not, there's nothing to him.
Some would say he's just not talented.
He doesn't do anything. Like, he has no thoughts. He's not funny. He's not edgy. He's not interesting. He just like that. Like, whatever. I'm not a fan. Like, obviously, that's a joke. Yeah. We're not trying to, whatever. It's just,
course.
Like, clearly not going to, I don't think it's a big deal. But, like, Hillman does not, like, there's nothing, they don't say anything. Yeah, like, they don't even say, like, that's another stupid joke. Or they don't even shit on him, or they don't even try and move on to something else, or they don't do anything. It's weird.
Yeah, right. Or even make it out like, well, what does that mean? Fits it?
Right.
Kind of make
just,
them uncomfortable.
It always
or whatever.
just sort of drifts on and on. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. You think Brady's gonna be offended by that?
Do you?
That's more offensive than the pissant thing.
It's his kid. I don't know. I mean, I gotta be honest. Like the pissant thing. I feel bad now that I even. Like, I should, from the minute it happened, said, fuck off. Like, Reamer made a joke, it was a bad joke. Who gives a shit? This idea that he had to, like, roll around for a year. And I have to say, like, if I talk to Brady now, I'd say, this is life, man. Like, I see, you can't if you're going to do a thing where your kid's kissing you on the mouth, or you're dragging your kid off a cliff, like, you're promoting them on social media.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some, like, too bad. That's what I would say. Too bad.
But that wasn't your take when it happened, though, right? Just because of what was going on at the station?
Yeah, there was a lot of shit going on. I mean, it was also stupid. Like, I think Reamer was purposely trying to be outrageous. Like,
yeah,
his kids seem perfectly fine in that video.
Well, that's the thing, is it wasn't funny enough to
right,
like if people get outraged, at least if it's funny, you can kind of cover it up.
Yeah, she was just kind of nice and like a nice little kid. Like, I'm sure she's a nice kid, but Brady, this is like this reaction to a week or two ago when he dragged his kid off the cliff or whatever. First of all, like, I thought it was stupid too. I wouldn't do that with a 6-year-old kid myself personally. I just wouldn't. But I'm not going to sit here and tell, it's his fucking kid, whatever he wants. But he's doing it, and he's promoting it, and he's putting it all over the place. That's life.
Yeah, if you put your kids on social media, it's kind of what you...
That's
what you deal with.
Yeah.
You deal with assholes.
Now, if you want to be super, hide out and don't put pictures of them and don't do videos with them, and then people like find pictures of them and criticize them, then you can go off.
Online,
but that's life, I think. Am I wrong?
Yes, I agree with you.
There you go. That's what you're here for. Do you disagree with that or no?
No,
I think you're right. I think it's your decision about how much of your kid you're going to put on social media.
Right. Like, I put a picture.
I personally say no. You don't put a lot of your kids on social media.
I put a picture of Harry up the other day with Jerry, right? And so a couple of the comments said that Harry has a hairline like his dad. Well, it's kind of funny. Like, well, who cares? Like, what is this outrage thing? Like, Brady did his documentary a couple of years ago, and his kid like reached over and like kissed him on the mouth for a pretty decent period of time. I thought that was weird.
It was weird.
It was weird. It wasn't a big deal. I'm not suggesting that Brady's doing anything wrong or anything, but it looked odd. And he allowed that to be broadcast on Facebook to millions of people.
Not even allowed it. Like, it was
he produced
his
it.
thing.
Yeah, he produced it.
I just think it sucks for kids that they're not going to have a choice over whether their face is going to be plastered all over the internet.
I agree.
Like, not just Brady's kids, everybody. They're not going to grow up before Facebook.
True. That's life. And Brady, I'm surprised that I thought Brady'd be more secretive
private.
like
yeah,
that.
He seems like that
because
kind
he
of guy.
had been, and now he's not. I don't know if that's part of his. I don't know.
He's going to be a fashion mogul, right?
I guess, but like, I don't know. I find him to be he's a great quarterback. I find him to be such a bore.
Yeah.
And there's nothing, like, what did Anthony Robbins get? He got busted a few months ago. Remember that story for.
Tony Robbins, the motivational speaker.
Yeah.
He was screaming racist things.
Yeah,
but it was part of like a motivational thing.
Did anybody ask Brady to return his money for that?
Oh, right.
Robbins thing or no? No, right? Nobody.
I don't
Nobody.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, I mean, I'd be curious. I would have asked.
You want to
him,
make that demand right now?
Put it this way: if I had him on the show, I'd ask him that question.
Do you think it's going to come up on Brady Monday with Greg Hale?
Nor would it come up on Brady Monday without me, like with Mutt and Jerry. They wouldn't ask that either. But I'm just saying, like, that to me is interesting. He wouldn't like that. So now he surrounds himself with people who don't. Like, maybe I'll go to Foxborough one day and ask him that, just to piss him off. I don't know.
Will you be able? Can you? Will they let you in with it?
I'm friends with Robert Kraft.
Oh, there you go.
I'm friends with. I like Stacey James, and by the way, I like Brady. I just think it's sort of whatever. I don't know.
They're Barstool guys too, though. The Patriots.
If we wanted to flag the audio of Fitzy calling him a Nazi, could we send that to Tom?
Sure, absolutely. If you'd like to,
Poor Fitzy.
we should do that.
I'm just saying, do we want to play by their rules?
I would send that to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
All right.
I play dirty. Why not?
Hey, I just wanted to bring to attention what's happening on your station.
That's all. Yeah, but we don't like it either. This is what's going on. Yeah.
If you have an old Murchison email, I can just copy and paste.
Why don't you send it to Bob? Yeah. Although I can't even Murchison.
How would Bob handle
That's
that?
interesting.
I don't even think Murchison can listen to that show. Is devious as he is.
He's like, listen, Kirk, let's come on.
Let's.
We have our differences here, but Kirk, I know I've given you a rough time.
Well,
This is crazy.
I suspect Bob has moved on to more lively programs. Is what I would say.
Oh, really?
Yes, that would be my guess.
Okay. Sneaking suspicion.
Yeah, I just have a weird feeling.
Oh, interesting.
These are actually good Under Armour socks I'm wearing today. They're comfortable. I like these Under Armour socks. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know
You
what.
had a kind of a jump in your step when you came in this
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Really?
But, what?
I've got Under Armour socks too. As
Yeah,
well. I'm
I think
very
we should-
loyal to
Yeah,
them.
we should all wear them.
Yeah,
I've been
all
wearing
right.
Under Armour socks for a while.
Should be swiping Roman on every 5 minutes, Mike, throughout the show.
I
Is what
will.
I'm saying. Yeah, that's all. Again,
Okay.
whatever. But we knew things were going to happen. That's what I'm going to
Wow.
say. We'll address that Monday. I have a nice long monologue I want to do.
Take the
on
weekend
Monday,
to think
if that's
about it,
okay.
yeah.
Yes, that's okay with you, Steve.
I think that's a great video opportunity.
What do you mean?
A Kirk Minihane monologue.
Great, wonderful. Thank you for that.
You asked.
Thank you. I didn't ask you if it was a great video
That'll be the
opportunity. Did I? I want to do a video of Steve taking 5 minutes to pour a glass of water and walk 30 yards back and forth. That's what I'd like to see.
Kirk, I've got one about Dale Arnold. Have you heard it?
Time Moves, ultimately, is a great poet wrote. It's a good, I won't say his name. I don't want to dox him.
Right.
God forbid. But it's a good poet name.
His name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he goes with the full first name.
Right.
Right, which is, he has a good, don't you think it's a good poet name?
Yeah, it sounds very professional.
Yeah, but I mean, we know it.
Right? It is. I have to say, though, I don't know if Kirk quite did it justice with his reading of it. I mean, some of them are really like this. That submarine poem.
And when he starts getting to this thing, it's like, but one of these poems was good, right? Like, don't just own it. Just take the loss. Like, don't.
Yeah, I'll take my lumps, but all due respect.
But
like,
I mean,
you gotta give it.
But if you heard, On Leaving yet, DC, it's good, right? It's like really good. I got $10 for it, right? I mean, what?
Correct.
No, I will give him this. He, obviously, the text messages that they read on the air were true. I was 100%. Well played by them. Well played, sir. We didn't
Have you
have
noticed
much.
we're all saying 100%?
Whatever.
We all say 100%.
100% has taken over
taken over our minds, all of us.
100%. I mean, it has 100%. That used to annoy me with him all the time. Even
100%.
like when I went with calling him when we first interviewed at Entercom and he was working for those couple of weeks or days when we were talking back and forth. I'd always say that. I'd be like, well, I want this to sound right, sound good. He'd be like, 100%.
It's one of those things you don't know, like until you pointed it out. I never noticed, and then you can't stop.
You can't
noticing.
stop. Yes, yeah. It's true. Oh, I'm so
the
hungry. I am hungry. All right, I can't believe it's taking us 50 minutes to get to this. Let's check it. We want to check in with Greg Hill real quick.
No, I really don't.
Hour number 2.
All right, what do we want to bet they're still talking about food?
Don Sweeney at 8:30. And,
every president in town other than Kraft because he's such a horrible man.
They're taking calls right now about what their show is. That's what I think.
Yes.
I mean, they're now at the point where they can smell.
Well, they made a joke this morning. Someone called up and gave Wiggy credit or something, and Curtis chimed in and said, "I thought we were done with planted calls."
Nobody
So there was a
be
joke
able to
in
sit on this show and be able to produce. Or maybe Matt Chatham. Let me take that back. Me and Matt Chatham.
What about Ninkovich?
No, Ninkovich don't have a World Series ring.
What? College World Series?
No, I don't want to do this. Forget it.
Was that live?
I don't even know. What is that? All right, so Shirley Leung. Correct.
One of your enemies.
One of my enemies. One of my main enemies.
I mean, you guys are close enough. You can just call her the Shirl.
Shirl. She's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, which makes me happy. But she's one of the main reasons why you're hearing like that Sam Kennedy interview. What did Turtle Boy say?
Oh, jizzberries.
Licking the jizzberries?
Licking the jizzberries.
Shirley is one of the main reasons why that exists. And like an underrated reason why. Like, people get so lost in the merchant stuff. She is a huge factor. Some say a bigger factor. People do forget. So we talked about her. We've actually talked about her a little bit the last couple of weeks. The thing she did with Jim and Marjorie. Right?
Yeah, but that kind of people forget about that because it turned into just a mutt bashing.
That's true, a mutt bashing.
You know?
And then she wrote, did we do the craft beer is racist?
Yes.
We did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Earlier this week.
So she wrote that. So her columns this week have been about how craft beer is racist. And I've joked about this all week. The Boston Globe is essentially now just telling the readers how racist they are.
Yeah,
Like,
the seaport area of Boston is racist. That was one.
Everything's racist. No matter what you do, craft beer is racist. Everything. Movie
and it's funny,
theaters are
I
racist.
think in this day and age we just don't realize what's racist. Kirk, I always say that.
Well, who knows, right? So the Boston Herald had DeLeo had who was the Speaker of the House, right? Massachusetts, Robert DeLeo, is that right?
Sure.
Steve, yes. Had Steve, put the fucking thing down for a second. This is one of the things you're actually semi-useful to give us the backstory here. There was a $5,000 Chinese food, whatever. They ordered $5,000 worth of takeout, correct?
Yes.
About what?
So they were trying to hammer out a budget, how they're going to spend our money, just ridiculous government stuff. So it's $5,000 worth of Chinese food.
That is kind of unbelievable.
You're a man of means. How is that what you typically spend on fast food delivery?
No, but how many people are there? I mean, I don't know. Is there 100 people there? Is there? I don't even know.
I mean, what is a reasonable amount of people for $5,000 of Chinese food to be appropriate?
I would say
1,000.
Yeah, I would say
500.
500. $10 a head, I would say. Yes.
So I do not think there were 500 people there.
And paying
Unless
for that,
every single representative, and then their
paying
staff.
for that are you and I, not Mike, but people who have to pay their taxes and have jobs. Correct. So that's coming out of our paycheck.
I don't know. I'm sure he's paying some tax on his Ubers.
That's true. Good point. So there you go. So you're paying for it as well, Mike. There you go. So
now I'm furious.
So it's a good, if you're in local Boston, it's a good grabbing story.
Good tabloid story.
Yeah, solid tabloid story.
People wasting your money.
So the Herald has a headline, Walk Tall, WOKTALL. Baker backs Charlie Baker, the governor of Massachusetts, who's essentially a Democrat. I mean, he's a Republican in title. He's a pandering pusswad, wouldn't you say?
Yes. I would say he's a pandering pusswad.
Yes.
Yeah. Very popular, though.
Yeah, because he's a Democrat in Massachusetts. That's funny how it works. He backed DeLeo's $5,000 Chinese feast. And the whole story in the Herald is essentially that, is how Baker backed the fact that DeLeo spent $5,000 on Chinese food. He is tall, Charlie Baker. He's known as Tall Duval by some. Duval Patrick, the former governor. So they're sort of making a play on that and walking tall. It's like the headline itself doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Not the best play on
but
words.
But tabloids love puns.
Right,
There's nothing they love more than a pun.
So Shirley jumps on this right away. And again, this is keep in mind.
Thank God, because if she didn't, someone else would.
Did Michelle Wu go first, though?
Oh, I don't know what the order was.
I think Michelle Wu went first, but I'm willing to bet that they coordinated behind the scenes.
No, I don't think that. It's impossible that would have happened. I can't imagine a scenario in which they would have collaborated to do this. And boy, what a great impact this is going to make. Now it's going to change everything. Where is this? Oh, okay. So what's the statement here, Steve? This one here, against the backdrop of is this? I appreciate the direct. Is this Michelle Wu?
That's Michelle Wu.
Okay, good. All right. So we'll get there in a second. Let me start with Shirley. So Shirley writes the story. And again, let me just make this clear to everybody. This is a story in the Herald, essentially. It's about Chinese food.
Yes.
Like, it's about people ordering takeout Chinese food.
Yes. Well, I don't think of food as any ethnicity. I just think of it as food.
So do I. So she writes, I won't use the R word, which first of all, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. There are two R words.
I was like, wait a second.
I'm like,
why would you use
that? In her mind,
here?
maybe both apply. I don't know. To describe the front page of Thursday's Boston Herald with its Walk Tall headline and clumsy photo illustration depicting Charlie Baker sitting in a giant Chinese takeout box of fried rice. That's because our country is so polarized we can't even agree with what's racist and what's not anymore. But for sure, the Herald front page is highly offensive to Chinese Americans like me, and it should be to everyone else. Okay, like why? I mean, if you're offended, fine. Why should it be
to everyone else?
Why should it be offended to every Chinese American? Maybe some aren't offended at all. Maybe some think it's just a dumb joke.
It's a silly pun.
I mean,
they make at every headline.
How many restaurants in America have the name Walk in it?
10,000.
More,
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
more.
I mean, how many? Probably 10,000 in New York City. Like, I don't know. So she writes about walk jokes are straight out of the 1970s. They weren't funny then. They aren't funny now. What does walk tall even mean anyway? She writes about that. Then she gets into the whole thing with DeLeo spending $4,700 on Chinese takeout in April to feed people on Beacon Hill who are working on finalizing a state budget. The Herald succeeded only embarrassing itself. In the Twitter post Thursday, there you go, Michelle Wu, a Chinese American, said it's inoffensive and irresponsible for a major Boston publication to feature a cover image promoting stereotypes to so often mock Asian Americans. Yes, the Herald story is about Chinese food, and the white takeout box and fortune cookie may seem like apt images, but these tropes touch a raw nerve among Asian Americans, the same way speaking in a mock accent or using gibberish to mimic Chinese speakers is troublesome. How was that even?
This might shock Shirley. I ordered Chinese food Wednesday night, I think.
Yeah.
I received. They gave me a white takeout box and a fortune.
Did you have a fortune cookie
It's
too?
not just a crazy stereotype. It actually happened.
Was it an Asian person who delivered it to you?
Surprisingly, yes.
Did you yell at that person and say you were offended?
What are you doing, you self-loathing Asian?
Why do you hate yourself
Why are you
so
doing
much?
this? You be better.
Let me open this fortune cookie right now. Be better. Be better.
My problem is with the Herald, though. Immediately apologizing.
Thank you. Well, we'll get to Steve. We'll get to that. Don't worry, Steve. I'm going to get to that. Don't believe me. I agree with you. Don't worry about it. One egregious example. She writes last year. She just wants to write about this. WEEI sports radio host Christian Fourier. I mean, is that unbelievable? It's, there's nothing.
Just waiting.
Literally, I understand both are about Asian stuff, but there's nothing to do with this headline.
In case you forgot.
Using a stereotypical broken English accent. That is 17 months ago. Honestly, 18 months ago. Almost a year and a half ago. She did her job. She got rid of the WEEI. She destroyed it. You get cucumber sandwich talk and Sam Kennedy fucking Hummers at 8 o'clock in the morning now instead of a good sports radio. That's what you get. You get Greg Hill filleting Sam Kennedy and what's the worst sandwich in America. That's what you get. So she wins. You succeed.
What is the worst sandwich in America? I don't agree with it.
It's a great question. It's a great question.
But, that Fourier thing is on the cusp of everyone.
And by the way, I hate Chinese food. I'll say it.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Can I tell you a fortune cookie I got once?
Go ahead.
Everyone has beauty, but not everyone can see it. Thought about getting that tattooed on me.
The Herald, she gets to Michelle Wu quote. And then she says, basically, like, the Herald, it gets into, like, the evil of what the Herald did, and that's basically the whole rest of the story. She talks to Leverett Wing, whose family ran a Chinese restaurant in Chelsea for 3 generations. The Herald cover brought back memories of having to endure off-color jokes.
What?
I mean, so, just in case you're wondering what this woman does for a job, or man, woman, she, right? It says?
Yes.
Leverett Wing. I don't know. Leverett Wing. I don't know if that's a man or a woman.
Go with they.
I don't know.
Good, yes.
I know a man
Growing
named
up,
Leverett, but that
wings,
doesn't necessarily mean anything.
A few times a week he recalls. So Leverett, a gentleman. So Shirley, of course, you could call how many Chinese restaurants, just spitball it, are in the greater Boston area. Like, draw a circle around where the globe is, 30 miles around. Mm-hmm. How many Chinese restaurants, Asian, restaurants would you say there are?
30 miles around? I mean, probably 1,000.
I would say 1,000.
Yeah.
Would you say 1,000 is a fair number?
Yep.
If she cold called 1,000 of these restaurants that are active, not somebody who ran a Chinese restaurant for 3 generations doesn't run one anymore. If you called each one of those Chinese restaurants and said, what do you think of this headline? How many of them would you think
They'd say, what do you want?
How many of them do you think would give a fuck?
What are you going to order?
Delivery or pickup?
99.99% wouldn't give a fuck. Just a guess.
Right.
I would say, oh, that's kind of stupid and whatever.
But they found the one.
Well, it's weird. So this Leverett Wing, it's third grade humor. This is the one who had to fight back the memories when they saw a picture of Charlie Baker in a white box.
Which, by the way, it says fighting back the memories of off-color jokes. Is that to suggest off-color jokes should be banned?
Yes.
Now? Like no one should tell them?
Correct.
Okay.
It's third grade humor. Ever since we were little, we've had our names, words, and language used the butt of jokes, said Wing, an Asian American community activist who runs Commonwealth Seminar, a program that trains diverse leaders in politics. Oh, that's a strange person to be able to randomly call up and get a quote from.
And it's weird. Of all the Chinese food places, that's the one you got.
Well, it's like it doesn't even exist anymore, this one. She just this gentleman runs a...
Isn't that interesting?
Runs a basically what we're looking for. Like, we should call Leverett. Rather.
Almost like that was the reason she wrote the story.
It's very strange. There you go, Mike. Here, way to go. Way to play along. Who says this guy doesn't have a brain for it, Steve? It's almost like there's been a coordination between people to get together and bring somebody down. Which I'm sure didn't happen. That's not.
It's silly.
What the Herald,
they would never do that.
So let's give Leverett Wing, whose family ran the Chinese restaurant in Chelsea for 3 generations, is not involved in it anymore. Let's give Leverett some more time. What the Herald did was just reinforce with readers its perception that it's okay to do that. It's not, said Wing, whose family has since sold the restaurant. I don't think they meant to be offensive. I think it was lazy. It was insensitive. Hopefully, if people speak out about it, they will learn from it. The Herald can make this right, said Shirley. A swift apology would be a good start. Because if I know one thing about Shirley, it's that if a company gives a swift apology, she moves on. No issue at all whatsoever. She's fine. Our work is done here. What Steve got to is right. This is, as I always say about the people going after me, this is who Shirley is. I almost don't have an issue. She's evil and she's cunning and she's full of shit and I hate her. But this is who she is. She's a This is what she does for a living. She just calls people racist. Just throws it out. Me, Jerry Callahan, Christian Fourier, Craft Beer, the fucking Boston Herald. Doesn't matter. Let it stick. Let it not stick. And if you don't think she's calling fucking advertisers today, you're living in the fucking dream world. Jesus. Or Leverett Wing. That's definitely happening. My issue, as Steve's is as well, is to me, like, we should call the obituary section, because I remember my parents died. We had to call the papers to do the obits. Can we call the Herald obit section and run the obituary for the Boston Herald? Yeah. Because they're fucking done. This is pathetic. You're a fucking tabloid. It was supposed to be in the war with the Globe. The Globe is a home of sexual harassment, a home of liars, a home of fucking activists, a home of evil, fucking pure evil. And you've sat there for years and let them fucking shit in your mouth. And now they really fucking try and take you down. And you fucking, this Joe Shaka pussy fucking apologizes right away. The Herald is dead.
Like 3 hours, right?
Right
Less
away.
than 3 hours.
Right away. The statement should have been, it was a joke. We're a tabloid. No one was offended. Fuck you. That should have been his. Apology.
They should have done even more. They should have done an editorial. No more progressive bullying. No more liberal bullies.
Like no more off-color jokes. First of all, what's the joke? Where's it? No one is. Shirley, I am telling you, she is not offended by this.
No, of course not.
You know what she is when she sees this headline? Excited.
Yeah.
She has something to do. You have something to fucking do. And instead, Joe Shaka, was it?
Yeah.
He's the editor-in-chief, or
I don't know what it's been since they were purchased and slimmed down. There's like two people there. I know that there is disappointment.
Here it is. Pandering pussy in chief is his title. I just looked it up online.
There's disappointment in the ranks.
Yes, I could confirm that as well. And I again, their headline today should have been "fuck you." Now it should have been like FUCKYOU. I'm not saying that I'm not saying they shouldn't, but and then a big picture of Shirley. That should have been the headline. Fuck off.
That'd be great. That
would sell some papers.
Some Minifans would be buying papers.
And then write 30 editorials about how the world is ending.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened. Instead, you get... Do we have the apology? Here's Jessica Wu, right? Who's did we reach out to her or no? Not that she'd ever come on.
No, I didn't reach out to Wu last night. But the Herald, now they've also, in addition to being pussies, they're behind a paywall. So you can't even read any of their
who would
stories.
even read their shit paper anyway? I appreciate Michelle Wu said the direct conversations this morning with both Joe Dwinell, who's that?
Another editor,
and Joe Shaka.
Shaka's the publisher, Dwinell's the editor.
Who each expressed an understanding of the importance of words and images, as well as the need for the paper to value the diversity of its readership. What the fuck? It's a fucking tabloid newspaper. And by the way, the story is a good story. Like, that will get read. People like shit like that when you're taking the fucking subway in the morning. My argument is the headline is just dumb. Like, it's not even, it's fine. Like, it's not, I'm not offended.
They look for a pun. And they grab the first one there 9 times out of 10.
The story's about Chinese food.
Yeah. And I look just to be clear, a walk is not an Asian stereotype or an offensive trope, as Shirley says. It's literally the pan that the food is made in.
Correct.
It's the tool to make food.
Yes. If they had a clearly historical, and by the way, we're just endlessly redefining what is inoffensive and what's not. Like, when does it end? Like, here's my suggestion to Shirley. She'll never listen to me, obviously, because this is what she does for a living.
We did call, by the way.
Shirley?
Yeah.
Did she respond?
No, she didn't respond. I left her a message. I said, we will come to you. We'll meet you in a public place. We'll go anywhere.
Absolutely. Break bread.
I'm just worried. I feel bad because when I was in college, there were 2 places that I ordered from. One was called Westfield Walk, and the other, I believe, was Asian Walk.
Okay, well,
and now I feel...
Well, I think it's time for reparations for you.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I would probably try and reach out and get some money back. Yeah,
I just want to apologize to her.
But I like the olds, like back in the old days when you could just write these headlines and nobody would care. Like 2003, I'll pick a random headline. Big chains can talk the talk but can't walk the walk. WOK. The difficulty of cooking with a wok means there's no McDonald's of Chinese food. And that's a good, there was no backlash. It's just a good random headline. That was from the Wall Street Journal. Somebody named Shirley Leung wrote that story.
Oh, really?
This is an interesting development.
Oh, wait a minute. That's odd. Wait, I just randomly picked out the headline.
I think we need to do the Danielle thing.
What?
What? Huh? What did you say? This interesting development?
Now, of course, her story is that McDonald's doesn't have Chinese, doesn't mean it's about, probably McDonald's is racist, right? I didn't read the story.
But what's that headline? Why is she using offensive tropes like that?
As I saw, do we reach out to that other Globe guy?
Yes, we did. Also, no reply.
He said she doesn't write the headlines. That guy said. The guy.
I predicted that.
No, but she should have written a piece about
how offended she is by the headline.
Right.
Of course. Why didn't she go back in time and say
my paper did this?
Yeah, the Wall Street Journal is racist. Yeah. Like everyone else is racist in the world except for Shirley. Shirley, who turned her back, was well aware of all the sexual harassment going on at the Globe. Very well
seem
aware.
To care.
Did quite the opposite. Was fine with it. She's fine with that. But if somebody writes walk, in a newspaper headline, she's offended.
Please,
and
could we stop saying it? Could we say the W word?
Thank you. And here's the thing, like, if she takes the Herald down, I have no problem with it because the Herald was such pussies. They just say what you want about me. I fought and wound up over here. The Herald is sitting there and letting this happen. Like, I read that Herald story yesterday. Immediately, they're like, "Well, if we offend people, we should apologize." That was essentially the shock. Did you see that quote? That was essentially the shocker quote. He's a fucking tabloid editor, and he's saying, "Well, if we offend people, we should apologize." What?
If you offend people, you're doing your job. It means people are reacting to the things you're writing.
Right,
Some
and
people
also,
will be offended. Some people
look, if
will
you
like
legitimately, if you do something stupid, fine, whatever, have the conversation. This is nothing. Like, cut the bullshit. This is nothing.
If you do something you don't like that you did, like we did the other day, where we were like, that was stupid of us, and we
made a mistake.
And we said that was dumb. That's when you should apologize. Not even apologize. Just
talk about it.
Acknowledge your mistake.
Well, that's what I want the Herald to do. I want them
to
write about it. I guarantee you they didn't write Did they write a fucking word in their shit paper today about that?
No, they wrote something about DeLeo's reaction to the story.
And of course, there's a great chance for DeLeo now to act all offended and jump all like, now the story about him spending $5,000 of my money on Chinese food. That story just walks away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Runs away. That story sprints away.
I was talking with some people yesterday. They said that Shirley's the whole fiasco with the guy who wanted to piss in Bill Kristol's salmon. You remember that?
Yes, Luke O'Neill.
Yes, that cost her a promotion that
correct.
she was in line for.
That's correct.
So do you think that this is just her attempt to keep throwing bombs? She's going to get a couple more scalps and maybe she's back on the promotion track?
She wrote and she was pathetic in that. By the way, as the Herald was. Luke O'Neill. It's a few months ago. It's one of the few times I wish I was on did a show like this. Wrote a story saying that if somebody works at a restaurant, they should piss in Bill Kristol's.
He regretted not having pissed in Bill Kristol's salmon. Was encouraging other people to fuck with your food.
Now, Luke O'Neill is a total
politics.
left-wing insane flamethrower. Yeah. The Globe asked him to write an op-ed, and he did exactly what they asked him to do, and they fucking pussied out on it. I have no problem with what he wrote because that's what he writes.
Yeah.
So she took, and I forget who led the charge. It was probably me and a bunch of other people. I think my man MHB as well was involved.
Yes.
And caused him to apologize and take it down and scrub it and hide, and she got demoted after that. And my issue with that was not with Luke O'Neill, and I tried to get him on my old podcast to talk about it. My issue was with the Globe, as it is with the Herald here. If you're doing what you do, fucking own it. Don't hide behind it. This is pathetic. I mean, what an embarrassment by the Herald, really. That's my biggest takeaway.
The good thing is that Luke and Shirley are still friends.
They're still pals?
Yeah, I saw them at that Wayfair protest.
Oh, they were there together?
Yeah.
You didn't go say hi to Shirley?
Well, I was like, is that Shirley?
Yeah.
And then I was like, should I just walk up?
Of course. What
if I was wrong and it wasn't Shirley?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yes, that's a good.
Yeah,
point.
But then they ran away. So then that was my confirmation.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like this is just never. We do this stuff every day because it never ends. It never ends.
So Shirley looks for these people to go after, right? It's not that they just present themselves to her; it's that she has enemies that she wants to take down and make them racist.
Well, I mean, the Herald's, I guess, still an enemy of the Globe. But my guess is, she talks to people all the time, whether it's Murchison or my guess is, and I don't know this, is this Leverett Wing? Is that the gentleman's name?
The activist.
Is an activist as well?
The satellite activist.
Right. And he said, did you see this headline? Because, I mean, I'm sure she didn't even see it. Or whoever, Michelle Wu. And Shirley's like, okay, good. This is my neck of the woods. Like anything that's, Asian related and whatever, let's take them down.
The offensive beat.
Yeah. Jimmy, how do you pronounce his last name? Liang? Liang? Lang, okay.
Lang.
CEO and chef for JP Fuji Group, she writes, has 8 Asian-style restaurants in the Boston area. Said he couldn't believe the Herald would publish such a headline at a time when race relations in America are fraying. Being clever is fine, but not at the expense of injecting more racism into this country, Liang said. Does she talk to anybody who disagrees with her ever, like in her life?
Do you think racist people, people that are actually racist against Asians, read that headline and were like, "Fine, we got them.
Good,
finally,
yeah, let's go."
Finally,
it's so.
Finally, they got their comeuppance.
It's the silliest fucking thing. I saw yesterday. I was like, "This is." I texted to you. I'm like, "How great is this?" It never. So what's next week going to be? Like, what's the next thing that's racist? Like, what's left?
Yeah, right.
Cars, like rental car places, or I don't even know. Barnes and Noble. What is there? Miniature golf courses? Like what? I mean, I don't know what's, I don't even understand it. But the Herald's
Is there enough
sad.
diversity in podcasting?
Probably not, right? Probably not.
Honestly, it'll be something like that, or even like, have you noticed that Italian places, a lot of the employees are Italian? What's the deal with that?
Right. Yeah, I mean,
let's shake that up a little.
But meanwhile, she gets crucified. But she doesn't. I'll say this: she just keeps doing it, and for some reason, her bosses seem to. It's the only time she ever gets any attention.
Well, the thing is, don't you think she gets more clicks out of any column when you tweet it out?
Yes, but I'm fine with that.
You're helping her career.
You're her number one publicist.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's fine. Like I can't, I'm not going to just walk. Jesus, I was going to say walk away from that. I'm not going to walk away from that.
Walk.
W-A-L-K. Walk away from it.
Amble.
But I don't even understand, like, I will say this, the one thing that I hate to say she's right on is, like, the headline was kind of lame. Like, it was sort of stupid.
Yeah, but they all are.
Oh, I know, but sometimes you say, oh, that's kind of half clever when the Post does something, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're the Herald, you're either a tabloid or you're not. You know, they're dead now. They're dead. I mean, they're dying anyway, but they're fucking dead.
And if you say, like, the headline...
The Globe surely just fuck them, essentially, really. Go ahead, what?
If the headline is lame, then are we going to write an article about every bad, cornball headline, you know?
I couldn't believe when I saw that, though. I'm like, man, she's not stop. I'll say that. Jesus. So there you go. All right.
Do you ever consider if you just stopped talking about, like, EEI and Shirley Leung that they'd be irrelevant? And
yeah, but I don't care. I see that, not all the time, but this week a few people on Twitter are like, you know, geez, you can't move on, huh? I'm like, no, you're right. This week I can't, because this is what happens. What people don't understand is, yeah, the Greg Hill show sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my point isn't that the show sucks. My point is this is what happens when you allow certain people to dictate things.
Yes.
Then the world sounds like this and reads like this.
Right.
That's my larger
When people
point.
say, hey, what's the problem? Everyone will be nicer. It's like, well, then you won't have any entertainment. There's nothing edgy or interesting.
Do you think
people
Greg
don't
Hill,
ask questions.
Right. You think it sounds nice anyway, even?
Not really.
They sound kind of angry, too. They sound pissed off.
They just sound like a G-rated, miserable.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I love that, where it's like, you know, be nice like Dale Arnold, who's the biggest fucking asshole who ever lived.
Yeah.
You think Shirley's a nice person? Like, trying to take people down and ruin their lives. Like, honestly, she's in concert with some of the worst people in the world.
Yeah, but she can laugh with Jim and Marjorie.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
she's better than
I mean, is she on with them today?
That'd be interesting.
Is she on with them like once a week?
We'll have to look.
It was a Thursday last time we did.
Oh, was it?
So,
All right.
yeah,
If she is, I think they don't take. Do they take calls during that?
Ooh, interesting.
No, they probably wouldn't.
No, they're probably not right. They'll ask her about it, but they'll act offended too. I bet. Right? Yes.
They'll introduce a controversial Herald cover. I mean,
Right.
I saw it and didn't think anything.
I would never think of that.
It never crossed my
Is that
mind.
our white privilege, though?
Yes, of course. Yes, you're racist for not thinking about it. That's what they'd say. They'd say, "How dare you think that?"
Right.
But meanwhile, honestly, if it was, you know, I don't know, am I offended by the fucking leprechaun at Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that just as offensive?
You think if Stevie Wonder was in the headlines, they'd have some sort of a blind joke? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if they would. I don't know if they would or not.
Maybe not.
I don't know. But like, you know, we don't. I don't know. I don't care about the Notre Dame guy. I don't care about the Lucky Charms guy.
You should. It's very offensive.
Yeah, I mean,
you're all drunks that fight each other.
Danny from Bill Rick is offended by both of those.
Yeah, I know. Well, Danny
Hey,
is.
Ma.
Yeah. What's the thing? So, but I could call Danny, whoever called as Danny, can feel totally comfortable knowing he could call in a fake Irish accent.
Yeah.
But it can't be, you know, Leverett from calling in an Asian accent. That's bad.
Well, the Irish haven't been through anything.
Right. No,
in the
it's-
history of this country.
No, but my point is, so like the Chinese and the Asian definitely have. Like I get that.
Right.
But like you got to once in a while. Like I got you. Like if you do something super offensive, no problem. But sometimes you hurt your cause when you fucking make everything a war. Walk Tall headline cover in the Herald is not worth going to the fucking war. But for her it is, because she's going to end the Herald.
But you know what the sad thing is? You say it's not worth going to war with, but people look at that the other way, where they're like, it's just not worth. That's how the Herald looked at it. Like, it's not going to.
No.
We
See, I
should
disagree,
just
Mike.
apologize.
On this one, the Herald has to fight back.
Oh, I agree.
Like,
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying
not
is,
just fight back, like nuke them from
Right,
orbit.
you
no, I
can't-
agree. But what I'm saying is, what people like Shirley do is just wear you down. Where it's like, all right, we're sorry, whatever.
Well, yeah, right. But they get. I agree. I understand that thought.
Yeah.
And I worked for a company that allowed that to
was like
happen,
that, yeah.
and it ruined it.
Yeah.
That's my larger point. So then, when you do that, you have sandwich talk.
Yeah.
Like that. Actually,
fuck 'em,
that
let
is
'em.
exactly right. So I want Intercom. People are like, oh. I thought you liked Greg Hill. I don't dislike Greg Hill. I don't dislike Danielle, but I want them to fail and lose their jobs because I hate the fucking company.
The day they close the doors of Entercom.
It's a great day. Yeah, there are people I like, but tough shit. Like, you know.
We'll be there live.
Well, we will definitely be there live. We will definitely be there live.
Should we go to the Herald? You know, I mean, judging by the spine they showed here, if we just broke down the door and went into the the main
With the
room
Herald,
to
if
do
we
a podcast,
paid, would the
they
Herald
pick us out?
If we paid, would the Herald publish an obituary for the Herald?
Ooh, interesting.
Because I honestly
They
want to
might
call
need the
them and be
money.
like,
I don't know.
Herald, comma
We
Boston.
were trying to do an op-ed for a while there, and they were like, well, it can't just be about Kirk's podcast.
Right. Well, they reached out to me. This was during one of my crazy when I got in the car and just drove for a couple of days. This was the beginning of the year. And one of the people there, it might have been Tom Shattuck, reached out to me, wanted me to start doing op-eds for the Herald. And I'm like, I saw it under contract from Entercom, and the money they offered, I was like, I'm also like really rich. So I'm not gonna, he's like, yeah, but you must have some ideas. I'm like, yeah, but I don't. Like, I'll just say them on a podcast.
Maybe we can have Blind Mike write them and just take
True.
the money.
He's like 150. I was like, what the fuck are you like? No, I'm like, I'm sorry. I know that's a lot of money. But like, and I'm like, okay. I was
let's
like,
not sneeze at that.
I said to him, I was like, all right, well, okay, I'll write a column about how much I hate the Globe. And well, you can
wait a second.
Well, and that nothing against him because I think he's trying to do a good job. I think
his hands tied.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot. But he's like, well, we have lunch and meet with and I'm like, no. I was like, if you're going to pay me how much I'd like, and I want to write whatever I want, but that's not going to happen. The Herald needs people like that.
Yes.
They just have these, it's like, this is...
We know that you kind of cringed at the editorial oversight at Entercom, so come here where you can't write about the Globe.
Right. I mean, it's unbelievable. The first column I wrote after I left Kirk and Callahan, they spiked. About
Epstein.
Yeah. They spiked it. And I was like, all right, well, we're done.
But weren't you kind of writing that to get it spiked?
No, because I knew Dershowitz was that outspoken. I was like, he doesn't give a... He wants me to write stuff like this.
He likes it, yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. Long way of saying... I'm embarrassed for the Herald today. Fucking embarrassed. If you grew up in this 2-paper town, it's now a 1-paper town, and that paper is fucking total fiction. And you just let it happen. They should have done a whole story, every single writer at the paper today, their assignment should have been shit on the Globe.
Absolutely.
Shit on the Globe and defend free speech and defend the right to fucking joke around.
Put Shirley's face right on the front page.
Right on the
big
fucking
spread.
cover. Yes, right on the cover.
Just big
loser. Spread?
What?
What do you mean spread?
Like splash.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I'm like, Jesus, trying to sell papers. Oh, God. What?
Hey, that sells, baby.
Oh, you think so?
These are newspaper terms.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Whatever. I hate her, so it doesn't even matter. What else we got? Oh, we did this at Red 13 Studios, by the way. Red13studios.com. Red13studios.com. The air is blaring. It's nice and cool in here today. And if you want to come in, I hope Linda Marks comes in and does her work here. It'd be the best advertising you can do for this place.
It sounds great.
Tom Brady's been here. Maybe his kids have been here. I don't know. Who knows? Under Armour, MTV, all of them. It sounds great. We know that. Maybe not yesterday, but usually it sounds great. But that was Steve's fault. Steve tried to explain and failed to do so.
It sounded fine with Cullinane.
Cullinane liked it. It was Cullinane's favorite episode. I had people tell me how much they loved the episode yesterday, so there you go. So fuck you, Dave Cullinane. Asshole.
Piece of shit.
Bore. Dipshit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Loser. Red13studios.com, by the way, where Dave Cullinane basically hooked us up with, and I believe is getting a kickback as well.
I'm so offended that you would dare think that.
I know, you're so upset.
Did that
ever cross your mind or no?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you brought it up, and kind of. He'd worked with him before. And the thing is, when I was talking with the two lead guys, and I'd say something about Dave, they'd be like, oh, who?
Oh, really?
And I'd be like, yeah, the guy who was in here. Oh, the other guy.
But it's to think that it's not even like you're degrading him as a man. It's like you might just think like, hey, maybe he's getting a few dollars.
Yeah,
it's like he might be using an Amazon referral link.
Right.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So why would you think that?
How dare you?
That's the thing he gets offended about.
The good Cullinane name.
Jesus, who knows? All right, we got anything else before we call the weekend?
I think I've got a very good War of Roses from the D.C. area, from a show by a guy named The Kane Show.
All right.
In D.C.
This guy was also Jocktobered by Opie and Anthony, so I'm familiar with him.
When your
as
name
well.
is Kane, you have to be Jocktobered, right?
So this one runs about 9 minutes longer than it should.
So it's 9 minutes.
You basically no. You get the joke is already over the first minute into it, but then it's strung along and along and along. What would you say? Do you think you listened to this one, by Mike? Is this one worth listening to?
This was inspired by Carson and Kennedy did a War of the Roses yesterday with a very similar theme.
Oh, is that true?
Jim.
Well, so we could do Carson and Kennedy, which is shorter.
I'm happy to do both, frankly, but I saw that somebody tweeted at me that Danielle and
DEC, my boy DEC.
Oh, was it DEC?
Yes, Danielle. And now I no longer feel bad about mocking Kennedy. Mocking Danielle. Because her and Kennedy are pals.
Well, I like Danielle. She's always been very nice to me. Kennedy, I hate because she hates me.
She's a bitch.
But she has... Is that true? Have you heard that or no?
She was to me.
Okay, there you go. But she has a one-woman show?
Oh, yes.
Yes, that has to, obviously...
We might have to maybe an outing,
and maybe she's gone through a lot of things in her personal life and has been sick. I have no idea. So maybe
I've heard it's a lot about breakups and how you deal with being single.
So she didn't have cancer or anything. I'm asking. I don't know.
I don't know that, but I've heard a lot of the subject matter is dating.
So we're going to obviously get that sound.
Might have to.
Yeah, no, we're going to, right? Okay, good.
Steve?
Okay, I'm looking at you, Mike, but that's all right.
Well, how am I getting? I'll get it.
Okay, get to work on it. That's my point.
All right.
So where are we starting here? So we have two War of the Roses that both aired yesterday.
No, they didn't both air yesterday. The gym membership comes up in this.
The gym membership is the new Roses.
A couple no. It's the Roses are still involved,
okay.
But a gym membership is involved. And someone is getting too fit, and they don't understand why.
I got
the gym membership is canceled, and the spouse is still going to use the
gym.
Are they going to
play? What you're describing? Am I going to hear this again now in 30 seconds or no?
You might.
Okay, so why don't you just play it? Hold on. I'm going to guess Kane has a radio voice. Oh. No, am I wrong?
Boy, does it.
I'm also going to guess his name's not Kane. I'm just going to take a
Kane
wild...
with a K, by the way. Yeah.
I'm just going to take a guess that his voice is different than, say, mine, and maybe his attitude toward life is
But it's
better.
not the typical radio voice. It's interesting. You'll hear.
Is it like, it's not like, okay, yeah, I'm excited now. Go ahead. You got me.
This is the Kane Show.
Well, you got me now.
Demand.
Well, you see, the workout is from Finland because I found it on the internet. Oh, guys.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, listen. Sometimes it's just better to cut your losses.
Yes, it is.
It's more like this where he talks like it's not really the typical radio voice, but he kind of tries to keep it nasally.
So things are already wacky. Like we're in the middle of a zoo. Like I've been thrown in the middle of a zoo surrounded by wild animals, correct?
You've entered the madhouse.
So I've not heard yet, but I have to believe there's a woman in there, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't take any shit.
No. I imagine not.
Right. And I heard is that a wacky producer I heard at the beginning? Then I heard a wacky sound.
Safe to assume.
To start the segment, I heard one of those again.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thursday, 8:15, we give you a brand new Roses, and this guy is a perfect example of that. Here we go.
Roses
this
are
guy
red,
is a perfect
violets
example.
are blue. When Kane calls your man, he'd better choose you.
How long did it take MHB to write that
Hold
poem?
on.
Out of curiosity.
You're on a fitness kick.
Good for you, girl.
And Jack, your boyfriend or fiance?
Yeah, well, at this point, I don't think anything.
Okay, all right. So that's what.
So she already knows it's over with.
Can I tell you how confused I am already? Like there's so much sound and noise going on. Like I hear, and then there's like four voices. Like what the fuck is going on?
So this guy's MO, from what I've heard of him, is that he
You're talking
loves...
about Kane.
Kane,
Yeah, go ahead.
Loves to drag something. If you could get maybe 30 seconds out of something, he'll get 6 minutes.
That's a little bit of Greg Hill. Like Greg likes to sort of drag. That's sort of an old...
They got some time to fill, and he's going to fill it.
So Kane will just go and go and go. Here.
Yes.
So Kane's just jump. So, okay, go ahead.
That's where this has come from. All right. So you get a call from Fitness saying that your membership
I can see what this guy looks like. Go ahead,
has
keep
been
going.
terminated because of
yes.
your inappropriate behavior with Jack.
My inappropriate behavior. Exactly.
What did you do?
Exactly. I don't know.
There he is.
I did something inappropriate, and I know it wasn't me. I go to Fitness to get my ass in shit.
Was this? Hold on. Was this new?
Yeah, the problem is you kind of lose
First story I get is June 20. Yeah, I'm already checked out.
Yeah, no, this is an older one.
How old is it?
It was from last July.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm reading June 20th, 2016.
No, this is from 2018.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Peter Diebler, that's his real name, better known as Kane, was arrested in Maryland on Friday after his soon-to-be ex-wife accused him of second-degree assault, according to court records.
What are the odds we would find this guy this week?
That was June 20th, 2016, the Kanester issued a temporary protective order related to the alleged assault. Diebler, 39, and his wife, Natasha Diebler, have been locked in a nasty divorce with many dramatic details getting a public airing on this nationally syndicated radio show.
We should call them up and see if they need any free roses.
Her husband grabbed her and threw her into a wall in the presence of the couple's daughters, resulting in a sprained knee, head injury, bruises, and a black eye.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. I mean, look, again, I don't know how this turned out. He's still on the air, but there's his mugshot. So I'm not sure what happened then. Was he suspended for that? Or
Wow, I don't know. That was a few years ago now, right?
That was 2016.
Well, I mean, it's not as bad as having a co-host who makes an off-color joke. Or
That's
remark.
true.
It's not as bad as doing this bit every day.
After alleged assault on wife. So, yeah, I don't see anything. Assault charge was dropped in August. There you go. His estranged wife dropped the whole thing. So there you go. And by the way, War of the Roses has its own Wikipedia page.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. Did you?
Bet I have a feeling there may be a few Opie and Anthony references.
Look at the station list. Mad Dog and Mora. Oh, when Mad Dog and Mora start fighting. Bender and Molly, The Wake Up Call, Dave Ryan, Seacrest, The Buck and Deck Show in Albuquerque.
That sounds good.
They have a version called Cheaters Hotel. Carson and Kennedy, The Kane Show, Courtney and Kiss, Hollywood Hamilton, Jagger and Christie, and The Mix Morning Fix. Can we just do, what's that called, Jocktober?
Yeah.
Why don't we just do that show every day?
We should.
It's might be my favorite thing. All right, get back to the Kanester. I'm a little confused here. But
all right, so this woman is got a gym membership, and it's been canceled, and she's trying to figure out why.
Okay, go ahead.
That's the extent of it. So if something about going to classes and working on the machines is inappropriate, then I did something wrong. Outside of that, I don't know.
So you called.
Obviously.
So when you talked to them and you called back because you wanted more clarification on this,
whether it's true or not, the assault, or I have no idea. Is there any doubt this guy's a giant asshole? Like, is there any doubt in your mind that he's just a huge asshole?
Well, he also does. I don't know if he still does them, but cane scams.
Can I ask
what do you
a
mean?
personal question?
That is it's called a phone. It's a phone scam.
Yeah,
but it's been done by the canester.
I mean, like,
he does pranks.
Yeah, so I'll say like, "Hey, I'm calling from you were at our establishment on Thursday," and the person's like, "Yes, of course I was there," even though you haven't named it yet. Right. So it's one of those.
He calls up and he's like, "Hey, what's going on? This is Kevin Cullen from the Boston Globe. Would you like to talk for a few minutes?"
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. But then my favorite part of those is that like he always ends it with a little laugh, so little. My friend, you've been cane scammed.
That I want to hear. Can we find a cane scam?
I don't know if he still does.
We might have to look for a cane scam.
YouTube has to have a cane scam.
They've got it
somewhere. Let me see. So this guy was. Let's give up on this one. I don't even understand it.
Well, I think the interesting thing was Steve found one. So Kane is in D.C.
That's what this.
However,
so, yeah,
in Charlotte, they found the same problem. It seems like.
So, this is not Carson Kennedy.
Carson Kennedy were also. It was gym themed as well.
So what do we got here?
I thought we were listening to the Kane Show. Are we skipping to a different one?
Yeah, let's move on from that. I'm confused by it.
This is War of Rosens from the Charlotte on a program called The End.
Same day?
Same month.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so Tiffany is on the phone with us this morning. Good morning, Tiffany.
Hey, good morning.
All right, so you came to us, you emailed us at roses@endonline.com because you felt that your boyfriend, Mike, might be cheating. What's the story?
Basically, he's been going to the gym lately. All the stuff I'm paying for him to go and everything. 'Cause I know he's not really working right now, all this stuff, but he's not really losing weight. He's not really gaining muscle, and I know there's this trainer that he spends an awful lot of time with there.
How would she know that?
Not liking this.
All right, Tiffany, we're gonna get Mike on the phone.
Her, he says, "Hey, I have a hot blonde trainer that I don't work out a lot with her, but I spend a lot of time with her."
If you're the guy and you're fucking this trainer, I'd probably work out a little bit then. Lose some, at least keep the scent off.
Right. At least for nothing else, to impress her, impress the trainer. Right. She must have some stance.
So this woman, as they often do, first email, because we're all doing that today. We're emailing radio shows, and then decides to then call in and tell her story. Yeah. Well, that makes sense, I think. And this guy who hosts the show doesn't sound like your typical DJ at all. He sounds like a really deep thinker. So what's his name?
They've got to be doing this because they know people are hanging on, right?
TJ from Amp 103.3.
People are
Is it really?
No, it just sounds exactly like him.
People are hanging on through the commercial break to be like, I got to figure out how this War of Roses thing's working out.
I think so. Well, do we know what the name of the show is? That's all. I love stuff like that.
It's called The End. Out of Charlotte.
The End out of Charlotte.
Yes.
What does that mean? Is it like the end of the day? Is it like a night show?
Yeah, no, that's a good
I wonder
question.
what the end means.
It's alternative rock featuring Woody and Wilcox in the mornings. I mean, how do you make this shit up?
Woody and Wilcox.
There they are. There's Woody. There's Wilcox. And right in the middle, a woman. And you think she puts up with their shit?
In line.
You think she puts up?
Enough ball busting here. Let's get back to topics.
I heard the open of my old show this morning. Greg Hill, and they were in the open that Ken Laird put together. They were talking. Hillman was talking about reaching in for his wallet, and Danielle said, "Oh yeah, how much dust did you get? Did you hear that?"
Oh, you know why? Because he never. If a check comes, Greg's going to the bathroom.
Where's Greg?
Oh, he's off in the bathroom again. Can you believe it?
So fucking
like
weird.
Clockwork. Hey, what does he have? What does he have? A radar detector on those waiters? Know when they're coming?
Like, what the fuck? Does he like free stuff, by the way?
Oh, you can't get enough free stuff. If it's free, it's for Greg Hill. If it's free, it's for G.
Go ahead, please. I'm telling you, I'm so obsessed with these dynamics. It is endlessly fascinating to me. It's probably why I lasted fucking, essentially 3 years doing my own show. Because I didn't do any of this dumb stuff. If I had done this, if I had been like Wilcox, I'd make no money.
Can you imagine Kirk doing War of Roses?
Oh, it'd be great.
If you did it seriously, that would be...
So you're telling me you're telling me that your husband's been going to the gym, but he's still a fucking fat ass, and there's this hot trainer. Yeah, he's fucking cheating on me.
See, I wouldn't do that. No, enough. I'm just trying to make a living and keep along with things here.
The best would be listening to Kirk do it kind of the way the way Carson does it, where he's like, so you're at the gym cheating on your wife. Is that it?
This isn't the gym one. All right, fine. Fuck it. Which one are we doing today?
We could do the Kennedy and Carson one because this one's fresh. This one was from yesterday, and this one's actually sad, don't you think?
It is. It's very sad, and they treat it with the appropriate tone. I think
it's amazing. They're still. Well, I guess they don't care about us really, but they're still doing it.
I know.
It's
well, that's
so,
what makes
the ratings, man.
When Steve sent me this, I was like, the ending makes this the most fascinating.
All right, go ahead.
Neither of us have been really physically fit since we've been dating. And,
almost like it's a script. Have you noticed?
There's some my gift to him, I bought him a gym membership with access to a trainer for a year.
Bad move by you. That's a bad move.
He used it off and on, like here and there.
Like real quick, I had referenced this to Brandy the other day. So she does these videos. She did one. There's this series called Blacked, where these women have sex with black men. And Brandy in this video, her girlfriend, her sister, she's staying at her sister's house for the weekend with her boyfriend, who's black, and Brandy's attracted to the man. The sister is annoyed because the boyfriend's always checking Brandy out. Brandy's in these little bikinis and bathing suits.
I've seen this very feature.
And the sister, while they're all together and kind of flirting, the sister says she's going to go to the mall and go shopping for a couple of hours.
Right.
I mean, bad move. Like you have to.
It's almost like that never happens.
Yeah, but you gotta trust your sister.
Yeah. Well, 3 minutes later, they're fucking away. Like you have to be better than that. You have to be better than that. That's just bad job. That's ultimately it's like the Herald's fault. That's the sister's fault.
Yeah,
like, can we find that voiceover, Steve? Let's find that. Let me look that up. I can find it for you right now. Tube galore.
You got to figure if your boyfriend's going to the gym, he's probably having sex with someone.
Well, I mean, if you pay for the trainer, Mike.
That's true.
I'll look up Brandy.
Do you have a subscription here?
It's Tube Galore, Steve. What are you? I know you're religious, Steve, but you don't look at Tube Galore. Here it is. Blacked. Brandy loves. I'm not going to skip this ad. These ads, Mike, huh?
Is this first enormous black schlong?
No. Relax.
First big black cock?
Relax.
Let's watch all of them, huh?
Why is it? No. Here's the ad. 1 second.
What, that's the ad you get on?
I always get the ads of like these private shows. Like, I think that
I was going hey, click this and you can come to Pornhub Live.
Oh, that sounded like it was like a Mercedes commercial.
I don't believe Mercedes is advertising on Tube Galore yet. They should.
Why not, right? Everyone uses it.
Is this it?
My sister just...
Yeah, her sister. Yeah, here it is. I'll send you the link right now, Steve. I'll send you. It's freesexvideo.net. I think your phone will be fine after I send this over.
It sounds like it starts just as sexy as War of the Roses. It's got the same sex appeal.
Let's see here. Can you download that right now and play it or no?
Yeah.
All right. I just sent it to you. You got it? It is. Actually, it is. You're right. Brandy loves, it says black. Brandy loves first enormous black schlong at freesexvideo.net.
Oh, you texted it to me.
What was I going to do?
Well, email it to me.
Why? Well, email it to yourself. Email it. What are you, War of the Roses?
We're really getting in the weeds here, fellas.
Play Carson Kennedy while you do this. It'll make me laugh. Go ahead.
Lately, he started going a lot and has lost weight and started.
Am I allowed to say to this woman? You can play it. You can play it first.
That's
good. She sounds a little compromised. No.
So I think what I've gotten is a lot of these callers find it fun. They've got to do so many of these a day that they just find it fun to shake it up a bit. You know.
Came up to us and said hi. And she always introduces herself as
there's a little porn music in there.
Now he's working out a lot.
Now I've got 1,000 fucking pop-ups.
It seems the way he's dressing, and sometimes it seems like he's gone longer than the average time for a workout.
So you think maybe the trainer has become more than just a trainer?
Why is
Kennedy is sympathetic?
Why are they so serious during this?
So that's the thing that's interested me is that now we're shitting on them relentlessly.
Right.
And people on Twitter are making fun of it and everything. And they still have to do... Now they've doubled down. Now they're more serious.
It's true.
They're like...
Why would they just say...
Sweetheart, I just cannot believe that you
Why can't they all just get together and say, like after a while... Harry, don't listen to this. My guess is Harry's not listening to this anyway. But after a while, like Vince McMahon... I think it was in order for like some laws or whatever. Basically, it was like, this is
they had to
scripted.
Admit it was
like,
fake.
Why wouldn't they all just get together and say, this is kind of a joke and have fun with it?
Or just do, is it fake, guys? Boy, you really exposed us.
Yeah.
Boy, no one knew it was fake.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Like, just have some fucking fun with it. Like, the thing is funny.
Terrified of doing that.
Why?
Because then they believe that there are people in their audience that think this is real. And they don't want to ruin the illusion for it.
Steve, you ever have to do this during your old show or no?
No. I'm sorry. Just the smile on this black guy's face when he's checking out Brandy Loves Ass. He's just like, yeah, I know what I'm about to do.
What would you be doing?
The very same thing.
Yes.
I'll have to practice that. I'll have to learn that for my scene with Brandy.
Well, I think the scene, and I'm not going to say I've been corresponding with Brandy on direct message, but I think Brandy may be playing a member of your family potentially in one of these scenes. I'm not saying which member. What? Who knows?
You wouldn't say no, would you?
No, of course not.
To who?
I wouldn't say no.
Oh, to Brandy?
I'd have to do it to Brandy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're talking about your mom.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. Yeah, of course you thought that. Yes. Real perfect.
We should do one of those with Mike and his mom on the War of the Roses. Mike hasn't been coming by the house lately. I think he might have a girlfriend.
We're going to get Mike on the other line, and we're going to offer him some roses.
Mike, it's War of the Roses. It's a beep from the gym. How you doing?
Hello? What? Fucking asshole. I still have to... Humiliating my family. I still play along with the bit. Fucking loser.
Mike, we have a free gym membership. Would you like to send it to anybody in your family, your mother, or friends, or maybe your new girlfriend? Who's it?
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this.
Say your girlfriend.
Who do I send it to?
Your new girlfriend.
I'll send it. I'd like to send it to my girlfriend.
Hold on. Your new girl, Mike. This is Mama Geary. What's going on? I thought I was the only one for you. What's going on?
Mother, you sound much more masculine and pseudo-Italian.
Jamaican. Mike, it's Donnie. What are you doing? What are your mom? Your mother's so upset. Who is that? Donnie. It's Donnie from Billerica.
Okay.
Well, your mom, such a lass. Why would you do that to her, Mike?
Hey, you want to talk the guns there, Donnie?
What do we have here?
So we can have Kennedy laying out what's going to happen, or we can have Brandy Love talking.
So you're offering me Brandy Love or Kennedy right now?
Which gets you more sexed up?
I'm going to go with Kennedy. Let me hear some more from Kennedy. Well, I like the sympathetic Kennedy. Let me hear it.
Here's how it's going to work. We're going to keep you on the line. We're going to try and call him right now. Kennedy is going to be
is there legal obligations
pretending to work for his cell phone company.
Does he have to say this?
Red roses.
Okay.
I think even if it's fake,
we'll
you have
see.
to say it
The
on
roses
there.
aren't sponsored by a company. The segment is sponsored.
Trainer Rachel?
It's amazing how confused I am.
Very quiet, though, okay, Chelsea?
It's a lot.
Please enjoy the music while your party is reached.
Now, second time they've done this.
Second time I haven't heard since 2003, this thing.
Hello?
The guy
Hi,
flipped
can
open
I
his
please speak
BlackBerry.
with Kevin?
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Shelley. I'm calling from your
Always
wireless
Shelley.
provider. How are you today?
Well, Shelley's
not bad,
popular with the list.
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I want to preface this by saying this
There's
isn't
no-
a sales
there's
call.
no humor
I'm
in
calling
any of
from our
this. That's the
customer service
amazing thing to
department.
me.
So I'm
Well,
not calling
humor's
about your
coming
plan
up.
or anything
At
like
the
that.
end of all this,
And
I think
basically,
you'll
we
find
just want to
something
thank you
funny.
for being
Steve,
a loyal customer.
when Howie would do this, would he joke around with the callers?
We never did War of Roses.
Wasn't War of the Gold or the
By
War of
offering
in case
you
of the
a
world
dozen
ending?
red
Yeah.
roses free of charge, and we're actually going to go on ahead and deliver those for you anywhere in the continental United States. How does that sound to you?
Yeah. that's
Shit.
Cool.
Okay. I know
This
it's a
guy's laid
little
back.
weird to
All
get something
right.
for nothing, but you stayed with
You
us
tell me
for
there's a
many
big
years.
twist in this one?
Not a twist. It's more the reaction to... I don't want to spoil it for people. Should I spoil it?
No.
Okay, I won't spoil it.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, great. We're going to begin with the card, so I need the name of the person that you'd like to send the roses to.
Let's go with Rachel.
Okay, and Kevin, can you just let me know what you'd like for me
That's
to
his
put
trainer,
on the
isn't
card?
it?
Yes, of course.
Thanks for giving me a new lease on life.
So he says something that you could essentially say to a trainer, like, "Hey, thanks." He basically says, "Hey, thanks. You've been training me.
Thanks for whipping me into
That
shape."
was just so weird. You said your trainer roses.
It's
though.
odd,
I mean,
but
you know.
he's got
the
an
wife should
excuse.
lay back and let him, lay his own trap.
Well, she's upset. I mean, what do you want her to do?
I know, but they told her to be quiet.
You get emotional in these
They told
situations. Her emotion is always with this is used at certain times.
They said,
manage
"Hey,
to
be
keep it
quiet
Yes,
while
well,
we ruin your life."
Go ahead.
What the hell, Kevin? 5 years and you do this? I paid for that gym membership.
They have some dump button there too.
So
I got to tell
that's
you.
her concern, though. I paid for that gym membership.
Well, yeah, that's real money. How do you think Mike would feel?
You and you're
Well, maybe what it should be is that Mike's mom gets a new boyfriend, and Mike gets
married
jealous.
for 15 years.
Shut up. And Mike gets. That's probably how it works best. I think. Don't you think, Mike?
Chelsea, hang on a
Again,
second.
blame the guy on Twitter. Don't blame me. The guy was walking
No, I
me
do
into
blame
it.
you.
The guy was clearly walking
The
me
joke
into
on
it.
Twitter was that my mom was attractive.
Yeah, he's clearly walking me into a prolonged incest angle. Like you didn't read into that.
No, I didn't see that
Well,
coming.
That's your
to be
problem.
honest with
That's
you.
your problem.
Yeah?
Hey, this is Carson and Kennedy on Mix 104.1.
We got you.
Oh,
Yeah, that wasn't Shelley from
God damn it.
cell phone service there. That was Kennedy, my co-host.
What is this? What are you guys doing?
Reasonable question. Like for a real thing.
But the guy is a reasonable guy.
You know Rachel, Chelsea. It's nothing. She's my personal trainer. It was just a nice gift. They're probably crappy flowers anyway.
Ooh, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't insult the flowers.
You just send your trainer flowers.
All right, now watch
You know
this.
what, Chelsea? You're just pissed off because now I look good and you don't.
Ooh.
Hangs up.
Oh, the hang up.
He just hung up on us.
No, listen.
He did not just say that.
Chelsea?
It was all
Chelsea?
for that. That's the only reason I
That was
wanted
worth
to
it.
win. Yeah.
It was prolonged.
You know?
That was douchey.
That's just mean.
Hold on.
You know? Because irrespective of whatever else is going on here, that doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm really sorry, sweetie.
Me too.
First of all, that whole
What are you
thing
gonna
sounds
do?
like
I'm
taped
really
3 different
sorry,
times, doesn't it?
It does. But I think the best thing is while I'm pulling this, you're looking at the Carson and Kennedy website, real life, real
Yeah, right.
talk,
That's a big
real
thing.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And the Kennedy, is that her role? She's like the sympathetic, like female.
Are you okay, honey?
Like, are you okay,
Sweetheart?
I
actress?
guess that's
And what's so it's funny is they're manipulating. It's like these
Well, you're better
dummies.
than that, than him. Anybody who would say that to you isn't worth being around. You know?
It's fucking staged.
That's
But it's
just
not even what
mean-spirited.
she said.
All right.
It's
Well,
just mean
if you need anything, give us a
How about
call.
calling me a doucher? Is that mean spirited?
The biggest douche she's ever met.
All right.
All right, Chelsea.
Bye, Chelsea.
Bye, sweetie.
But it's not even. It's not what she's saying. It's the tone of. I just can't. Hey, Chelsea. I can't believe that we have a bit every week where we expose people cheating on their spouses. I just can't believe it happened to you.
How long is this Brady Love intro? Do you even know or no?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well, can you play from the top?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Because tell me that this isn't a mistake on the sister's part when we get to it. Go ahead.
I sort of felt guilty about it, but at the same time, I could really tell my sister's boyfriend was into me.
Well, hey, you got to act on your emotions, you know?
Oh.
I get it.
When we were all having breakfast, I would catch him staring at my butt and my cleavage, and it was kind of cute. I really liked it.
Tell me she's not the best.
My sister and I always were pretty competitive, and Joss was a really sexy man. My sister decided to leave for a few hours to go shopping.
Yeah, I mean, there we go. We're good.
She always loved shopping way too much.
All right, we're good. Yeah, we're good. That's that. I mean, she can't do that.
What a fool.
She can't.
They've
do
always
that.
been competitive. Why would
Just
she
gonna
leave
go
her
ahead
alone?
and
They jump ahead like
favorites.
If you jump ahead like 6 minutes, you can see where, or so you kind of see
Where
where.
does it end up? How does it end?
It doesn't end well for the sister, I would
Oh,
say.
God.
Yeah. But
Those-
Brandy, by the
those
way,
kids get together?
to paint the picture, Brandy is not dressed appropriately either, like leading into it, and the guy is he's put in a tough spot.
What is this? Oh my god!
Yeah, that's. I mean, this is. Yeah,
What is she doing?
I don't want
too much cock for just one woman.
Whoa!
Was that Greg Hill?
Escalated. You think he said that as Sam Kennedy was leaving? Yes. Hey, big boy.
But again, like a classic bad move by that sister.
Yeah,
but my point is,
it's almost you got to blame her.
That's like signing up the trainer, giving that guy the trainer. That's
Right.
her fault. I mean,
Hey,
you know.
the guy goes to the gym for an hour a day.
Right.
He's going to be fucking.
But
someone.
Kenny at the same time is right. Like, no matter what happened, as she said, no matter what happened,
Baby.
no matter what happened, this
Baby
crazy
child.
thing, nobody deserves to be talked
You
to
don't
like
deserve
that.
that.
Yeah, nobody deserves
Do you
that.
think somewhere
thing
there's a
that was
guy?
scripted?
There's a guy sitting on his yacht or in a penthouse, and he's made millions
Who
and millions of
invented
dollars.
this? War of the Roses?
He's the War of Roses guy,
Yeah,
and he's
I
smoking
guess.
it. People ask him, "What did you do?" Oh, you ever heard War of Roses?
But do you think there's real?
That was me.
Do you think there's real money in that for like Carson and Kennedy?
All the radio stations
so many
that are
stations
buying
do it.
it?
I would-
Seacrest does it, right?
I would
He's-
imagine they pay for it on some level. Yeah.
Yeah, just like a subscription service or something. Somewhere out there, there's the guy who
And they've done it
invented
for
War of
years,
Roses.
so I would think it has.
Do any of the stations in America? Is it part of your deal? You cannot joke around.
It would have to be.
I don't know that's part of the deal. I think it might just be shows that would never admit their phone.
Oh, well, but I would see if I know this existed. I
You'd
would have
make
signed
fun
up
of
for this in 2 seconds and had fun with it. Like I
Right.
would have done it to the point where people were like, "Stop, fucking stop! You're doing 9 a day. Stop." I would have done it every day.
We should sign up for Prep Burger because that's a service that gives you every day. They have like stingers and bits.
Why don't we
you
sign
can
up
play.
for? Yeah, why don't we sign up for War of the Roses?
Yeah.
How much can that possibly be?
We're gonna find out.
Can you look it up right now? Like, how much can that be?
I don't know. I wonder.
Freesexvideo.net. I don't know. It seems like a good site.
What is that? Is that
That's
where
the-
War
that
of the
was the
Roses
Brandy
is?
site.
Oh, okay. Everyone just on their phones. I would describe the room to you people, but I can't.
I'm just curious with the I'm just curious how much the service costs. That's all. We don't. I mean, we could solve it by the weekend. Or,
We'll
get to it.
Okay, not a big deal.
I don't think they just advertise like, "Hey, have this like."
Yeah, but you know,
I think you have to go through the process. They want to filter out any.
Looks like there's another intercom station that does it.
I believe that 100%.
I can't believe Intercom would stoop to those levels.
We should do that, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'd be a good advertiser for the show, and I'm happy to get. And if these couples have issues with each other, I want to help solve it. You would be. You got keep in mind though, Mike. You'd be Kennedy.
Okay.
You'd be the sympathetic.
Hey.
Right.
It's okay.
I'd be the
Things
host who
get better.
doesn't give a shit and just reads it. You have to be the.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
He's been cheating on you. What do you think?
Carson's angry. I guess I would be.
He's been cheating on you. Go. Your thoughts.
So we're gonna find the Kennedy one-woman show. That's a must. Is that a long? That has to be a one night only, right? Like, who the fuck is going?
I think.
To that?
Well, let's hope not, because it's happened already. If it's one night only.
But can you imagine? Like, there can't be a second or third night for that. Who the fuck will
I
go?
think maybe I should call Mix and try to win tickets for them. I think
That'd be
they may
good.
give tickets away.
That'd be excellent. That'd be great. All right. So next week we have our usual stuff to get to. I have something I want to talk about Monday. I'll just not a big tease.
I'm curious about that myself.
Just a sort of a long form monologue-ish kind of thing. I want to get off my chest. Anything else before we call it a week or what? Steve, Mike, anything?
I think that seems to be about it. I
Seems
don't know
to
if
be
you want to
about
get any transgender issues
I think
before
we're
we
okay
go.
for today.
All right, then I guess I'm good.
Story you sent us?
Yeah.
Look,
Not a fan?
This is not a big
I
nothing
just
there.
figured,
Yeah, when you go outside, just stick to what you know.
Okay.
That's my advice.
Fair enough.
Be my
War of the Roses Monday.
All right. So you're going to find out that War of the Roses stuff, Steve? You get on that? Yep. Good. Top priority. Fine. All right. We're done. Goodbye.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.